do not. There is no try.
You think that's air you're breathing?
Wax on, wax off.
Are you ready to get woke? Welcome to the Wokest Podcast with your host, Alex Lazarev.
Oh, that sounds good. That is good. Did you see what I did there? I played an intro. Did you see that, guys? That's legitimate. What just happened there? That was legitimate. Hey, everybody. We're back again. It's the Sunday sermon. I'm a Jedi this week, not only because I'm normally a Jedi. Oh, wait a second. I see. I'm playing my own feed. It's the Sunday sermon. I'm a Jedi this week. Let's see what I did. So we're back. I'm wearing a hoodie. I'm wearing my own branded shirt. Look at this. Look how sexy this. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Look at this shit. Oh my God. It's unbelievable. We've got our own merch. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's so exclusive. You can't even buy it yet. You can't even get it. You can get it if you impress me and I mail you one. But other than that, can't get it yet. But this is exciting. Oh my God, so much to talk about this week, guys. Oh my Lord. I don't even know where to start. I don't know where to start. That's a good place to start. I have nowhere to start because it's so crazy out here. I'm excited. I actually managed to get my phone up, so I got my Instagram next to my big camera because the software never works to stream Instagram. Never works. I know I got some good people on there, and I'm always like, oh, I wish I could stream Instagram. I love them. They think I don't love them. I do love you. I love all of you people. You're all wonderful people. But technology, I mean, I'm okay with the tech. I'm fine, but I'm not like a whiz kid. I'm not a ninja. I'm just like normal. I'm like a normal person. So when something just goes, it's not working, I'll read the little files online and I'll do the thing. But if the thing that they tell you to fix it doesn't work, then I'm fucked. Okay, people? I'm screwed. I don't know what to do after that. I go through it once, then I'm done. Okay. So for some reason, doesn't work. So but it's on now. It's on. Hello. I'm going to wave at the people on Instagram. How's it going? I'm good. Pablo, I'm very good. Life is very exciting right now. And we're going to talk about why it's very exciting. It's going to be very exciting for everybody, to be honest. It's going to be exciting for everybody. Life is going to be, it's already exciting because we exist. And we're life. We're life experiencing itself, and it's exciting. It's exciting, especially when you start realizing more and more what that actually means and your true nature, and that you're immortal and there's no such thing as death, and you get to just keep living forever and ever and ever in various forms to infinity till you merge back with source, and then there's no point even to incarnate because you know what I'm saying? When you realize that, I know what's up. And they are, what the hell's going on? No. About what are you talking about? I don't know, Edward. Which one you're talking about? I don't know. I am drinking my tea. It's mint, Moroccan mint, everybody. Nothing too interesting in the cup, in case anyone's wondering. Not my urine for once. Usually urine. Not today. Oh my God, that's good. Mongoose is flirting with me. Look at this guy. Hang on, let me just say hi to the people who are here on time. All you people who are here on time, congratulations. You're on time. Good for you. Who we got here? Tony Shellen. What's up, man? SC87. See, somebody actually was on my... Let me just say this first thing before we start anything. Please join my Telegram group. I generally say anything that I want to say. To think be my last stream on YouTube. This might be it, because if this video gets taken down, I'm just going to go on Telegram. I'm going to let everyone know where next week's stream is, and it's probably just going to be on DLive or some other platform. So don't be surprised if I'm not here next week. because I'm going to say whatever the fuck I want to, and YouTube might nuke me. Okay, so I'm just saying right now, this might be the last one. So go to the Telegram group, subscribe. Telegram's a great application. Everybody's moving there. I've been telling people about it for years, and now finally people are listening to me. Like last week, I had like 30, 40 messages pop up of people in my contacts going, Sarah joined Telegram, Mike joined. Everybody's coming in. It's open source. The Russians made it. As far as we know, it's actually secure. WhatsApp is not secure. Facebook is not secure. Instagram is not secure. None of these platforms are secure. Telegram and Signal Messenger are the only platforms that I know of that actually you can go in and chat with your friends, and you're not going to get nuked, and they can't control it. There are some other ones too that I know about, but big ones that are actually popular. Those two. Parler even got taken down. You guys heard this? They took down freaking Parler. It was just an app where you can start a little community and talk to your friends, but because they can't control the narrative in there, they've taken down Parler too, which is completely fucking insane, guys. It's completely fucking insane. So get on the Telegram group, and for this, also already in my Telegram group, but it's just something weird. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, let me know if you can still hear me okay. Yeah, I mean, I just made the DLive account. There's not going to be thousands of people in there, but if you want to go in there just to check it out, do use that link. I'll have one of my people post a link to my DLive around. In fact, if they post it in this room, they can click on it. Yes, yeah, I can click on things and they show up. And it does work. I actually tested the DLive software. It does work. And if people type things in there, I can see them. And if I put stuff in Restream, you can see it over there. So it actually works. And I'm excited. And this might be the last one on YouTube, guys. I know it's weird. It's actually weird because it's like I knew at some point I'm going to get off here. But it's just getting ridiculous. My one of my episodes with Paul, episode 61, where we talk about self-love and Christ consciousness and loving other people, that got taken down. That got taken down, guys. Okay, so if I can't even talk about consciousness and love on YouTube, okay, guys, it's not going to work out here for me. You know what I'm saying? It's done. This show it's done. We're taking off, guys. So please, Telegram group, join the fucking group and get the notifications on where I'm going to be, because I give it about a 50-50 chance I'll be on YouTube next week. Honestly, I give it 50-50. Maybe I'll do another one if they don't nuke this one, but fuck this. I'm done. All right. So this week, let's just say hi to everybody. We'll do a little, what's up? Hello. Hey, what's up, Matt? Waving at you. I see you. What's up? All right, let's just see who's in the room here. Yes, agree with Macho. Fuck Google. Yes, fuck Google, you evil cunts. I'm sorry, I'm just not going to hold back this week at all about anything. Fuck it. This system is coming down. All the text coming, fuck this. It's over. The whole thing is over. That's what I'm going to talk about this week. It's all done. the whole thing. It's all coming down, folks. It's all coming down. So let's see who's in the room. Tony, SC, thanks for being on DLive and testing this out. Harvinder, my friend. I won't tell him what you did. Harv. Don't worry. Your secret is safe with me. Dr. Max in the house. Mongoose in the house. Richie, Vegas. What's up, dog? Long Road Traveler. Yes, on the DLive, it works. I can see what you're saying from DLive, guys. And it's decentralized. They can't take me down. It's so good. It feels good. Just the fact that it's working and I can just use that next week if they nuke me here, that makes me happy. Okay, I'm already feeling happy about it. Who else is in the room? Lucas, what's up, man? Sylvie, what's going on? Yeah, weird. I just clicked on the fuck Google and it made me laugh because it's like bold letters in the screen now. If you're not on Instagram and if you're on one of the other places, it's just fuck Google in big letters in the corner. It just makes me laugh. Yeah, YouTube. Yeah, go fuck yourselves. But it is weird that I don't know why. It wasn't bad. I wonder if it's glitchy because I'm going there. I have no idea. What do I think of Ecosia? I don't know. I don't know. So, that's a good comment. Fletcher, my man Fletcher, he says show should be titled Sasha Unfiltered. It's true. It fucking should be, man. I like the Sunday sermon, but I'm willing to change the title. If we come up with something better. But yeah, I've never held back for years. I mean, ever. You guys know I just say the what is true for me. If you don't like it, you don't like it. But just in the last few weeks, I'm like, I could get nuked for anything. It's like you just don't want to be in that kind of environment, right? Okay. So your blanket in the background looks sick. My blanket. It's a blanket. No, I'm not going to show the blanket. Oh, come on, I got better things to do. But it is. Yeah. I'd have to take it off the bed. I'm not going to do that. That would be strange. What's up? What's up, new people? Okay. So let's get into it now. Oh boy. I don't know where to start this week. There's so much going on. It's insane. Oh wow. Okay. All right. I'll get to that comment in a second. Okay. So let's talk about what we're talking about today. Yes or no? You guys want to do a little meditation before we rant? Yes or no? Yes or no, guys? Okay. Because then once the ranting begins, guys, I don't know if there's going to be a meditation. Stone Cold Sasha is a new name. That's funny. I like it. That's not bad. Yes, okay, I got yes on meditation. So it's only a 7 or 8 second delay. That's not bad. Okay, guys, let's do it. We'll do a little breathing together. Let's chill down. It's true. I'm a little frazzled. I mean, if you guys are watching what's happening, it's a little shocking. It's a little shocking what's going on. So everyone's a little frazzled. So we'll do a little meditation together. I did take 0.1 grams of magic mushrooms about 15 minutes ago. So those will kick in about half an hour. You probably won't notice because it's a small dose, but I did take the mushrooms. So if anyone's very good, they'll look in my eyes and they'll go, mushrooms just kicked in. We'll see. You'll get a prize. If somebody calls it right when the mushrooms kick in, you might get it. You might get a prize. That's all I'm saying. Okay, kids. So everybody sit your asses down. Get comfortable. And we're going to do a little breathing. Really, when we get present, it really does change everything, because it's one of those things. I got to tell you guys, I used to be so up in my head. Like I was the most not present person ever. Like seriously. I have a story that I used to tell. I did a video about this many years ago, like 2012, in the old pickup days, where I actually talked about how I would be making love to like a beautiful woman, like beautiful. Like this was the whole point of my life, was like making love to beautiful ladies, and I'm literally in the moment making sweet love, and my mind would be just elsewhere. Just my mind would just be like, does she like me? Is she gonna want to? Am I doing a good job? What is she thinking right now? Is she gonna see me again after this? I'm literally making sweet love. And my mind is just I can't even enjoy it. That's how bad I was. Really, I was terrible. I couldn't be present. I couldn't enjoy anything. I was always thinking about other shit. And it's been a multi-year process of just like quieting the mind, breathing, being present, and doing a lot of healing and, making peace with a lot of things, a lot of awakenings that allow me to just be more here, more now. But it's a process, man. Even after these major revelations, and all the craziness that you guys who watch the podcast know, a lot of spiritual awakenings have been happening. Even after those states of absolute oneness and no person and no ego and no body, and just there's only infinite consciousness forever and ever and ever and ever. And those are, I do recommend those. Even after all that, the mind slowly creeps back in, and then it starts fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? So it's amazing. So it's part of the human condition. This habitual pattern that we have of just like going round and round and round. It's crazy, and so it's really It's really a process. It's not an instant thing, though we may have big jumps in our ability to, you know what I'm saying? Like we can have massive jumps in consciousness, in truth realization, self-realization, and in our ability to be here. But the mind does come back. Even my teachers, even my fully fucking enlightened master teachers, and I have several, I'm very blessed. Even they sometimes will say, yep, mind still comes back. Even though, you know what I'm saying? Even them, and they are fucking gone, man. These are people who are not, they're gone. These are beings calibrating and like the fucking, like way up there. I don't want to say numbers, way fucking up there. And still there's a little bit of mind. You see, so it really, it's a bitch. The mind, it's a terrible thing to waste, an even worse thing to experience if it's running shit. Have I ever tried Yopo? No, I don't know what Yopo is. Okay, guys, so here we go. We're sitting down. You too, Instagram. You guys are allowed to meditate too. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. All right, let's do this. So let's just bring our awareness to our breath. And just be aware of your stomach. Just slowly expanding, contracting. Just allowing the mind to settle. Just focusing on your breath. And just that subtle motion of your belly gently expanding and contracting. Let's give ourselves permission just for a couple of minutes not to use the mind. Just with the breath. How much energy do we use constantly thinking, constantly projecting, trying to predict things, wondering what's going to happen, trying to plan the future, trying to predict the perfection of life unfolding? How much energy do we waste unnecessarily? When all that's required is that we keep breathing. Isn't it interesting? Whether you're thinking or not thinking, you're still there in the body and you're still breathing. Your breath, your life, your existence does not depend on your thinking. No thinking of any kind is required for you to be here. You're already here. There's nothing you can do to not be here, because your nature is presence. All you need to do is keep breathing. Isn't that a miracle? No amount of thinking is actually required for you to be here now. So why not have a break? Why not just be the being? Just be the being. Let go of everything that is not this now, this breath, this moment. It's all there is, the infinite now, every breath. Notice how simple, how easy it is to just be here. Now let's imagine that our spine is a rod, and the energy from the bottom of our spine continues with every breath, and it continues and it goes down below us, and it connects with the earth below us. And it keeps on moving down with every breath until it connects with the center of Pachamama, our planet. And just feel that support. Connect energetically to the earth. Feel the bottoms of your feet. Feel the energy from your feet in a spiral, spiraling down, connecting with the earth. See the energy between your body and the earth. Feel it. Even though you may not be touching it now, you're not far from the earth. It is right there, this massive field of energy, of healing energy. Try and connect to it. Feel what's there. Stay with the breath, but connect with the earth. So with each inhale, let's visualize that energy. You might see it as white, you might see it as green, you might see it as violet. But just pull it into you, into your spine, into your feet, into your butt. Just pull that energy in and be present with your intention. Really connect energetically with Pachamama. It has a consciousness, just like we have a consciousness. All beings in this reality have a consciousness. We are not special. The earth has its own consciousness. It's very friendly. It's very loving. It's very healing. So connect to it with intention. Say, hello, planet Earth. How you doing? Thanks for being here. Thanks for taking care of us. Thanks for hosting us, even though we're kind of ridiculous sometimes. Thanks for being so patient. Would you be so kind as to share some of your loving, healing energy with me? And know that your request is granted, because in reality, there is no separation between you and the planet. You are the planet. You are the trees. You are the birds. You are all of it. You're just experiencing this aspect of creation in this now. The planet you are speaking to is just another version of you. And therefore, if you are humble and if you are authentic in your communications, there's no reason another aspect of you would not give you healing energy and would not assist you in your journey of healing and awakening. So know that the healing is there, appreciate it, feel it, and send back your love and gratitude. Every breath in, healing spirals of light entering your body. Every breath out, reverse the spirals and send your love and gratitude back into the earth. Thank you for this healing. Thank you for your love. Thanks for being here. We'll just do a few more breaths together. And maybe even filling your heart with gratitude with those inhales. Bringing that healing energy into your heart and just feeling it expand with love, and then sending that energy back into the planet. Gently in, expanding that heart, and back out. So stay with the breath. And together, let's call in all of our ancestors. Let's call in all of our brothers and sisters on the other side. All beneficial beings, all those that love us and look after us. Let's call them in the here and now, in this moment. All the brotherhood of light, all the angels, archangels, Christ consciousness, Buddha, Krishna, all beings aligned with love, light, and truth. May they be with us in this moment. I would ask all our brothers and sisters in light to purify us and remove any and all non-beneficial energies, any non-beneficial spirits, entities, or demons that are plaguing any of our brothers and sisters here on this live stream. I ask our brothers in light to remove and dissipate any and all non-beneficial energies. These energies are not welcome. Only energies and forces in alignment with the Infinite One Creator are welcome in this now. May we all be purified in the light of the Infinite One Creator. May any and all non-beneficial energies, attachments, belief systems be dismantled. May they be transmuted into love, light, energy. May they be sent back to Source. I ask this in the name of the one Christ, the one God, the one love, the one light. May all beings be blessed. May all beings be happy. May all beings remember the truth that we are one. May all beings remember. Thank you. Okay, so let's do a big Om together to end it off. So big breath in. Woo! Oh, yo, that's legit. Oh, woo! So good. I'm heating up over here. That's how good that is. Wow. Yeah, mama. Woo! I'm literally getting hot. I might have to strip here. I might have to take off. I'm gonna take off a layer. I don't wanna get people too excited, but I'm gonna take off a layer. Now. Woo! Oh yeah. That's coming off. That's coming off. This is about to become PG-13, people. That's right. Nothing like a little strip show after a prayer, people. Your video was removed for breaching PG-13 guidelines. Is it just me, or did anyone else get really hot there? Right at the end of that, it's just like, bam! I got hot, man. Woo! Wow, my cheeks are rosy. It's hot. Woo! Okay. How you guys doing? Let me check if Instagram's just with us. So come on back to reality if you're still out there in La La Land. Oh, apparently my video has ended. Okay. Well, hopefully those beautiful beings know where to find us who are on Instagram. I'm sure they know how to get to us. All right. So you got high but not hot? Good, Petros. Good. I like brothers getting high. I like how the fonts got so juicy this week. I don't know if the Restream changed that. But welcome back. Welcome back. See you later, Fletcher. When will UFO be coming? Is a great question. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to talk about what's happening this week. Dr. Max's legs are hot as fuck. Yeah, did that happen right at the end? Or what? Because, yeah, man, the heat just hit me at the end. Bam! And I was like, I was melting. Good. Yes, it's not just me. I'm not crazy. Hello, Linda. Linda. Oh, Alexander. Linda's always flirting, guys, so you have to be ready. If Linda's in the room, there's going to be flirting. And not just me. Any young man she'll flirt with. So you've all been warned. You've all been warned. Hot and stimulated. That's getting a little bit sexual there. That's getting a little bit sexual. All right. So here's a question. I'm gonna play this thing. Let's do the rant first. I'm just gonna rant what I gotta rant, and then maybe we'll have some guests on the show and we'll see how it goes. So first I gotta play this one thing. For you guys. I'm using SC Returns also flirting, asking me to be shirtless. I love you guys. How you guys are just loving and flirty. You guys aren't shy. So I'm gonna play one more thing that made me laugh. This is really cool. This software because it allows me to play streams. Hang on, let me just check something out. Okay, I see you guys on. Okay, I'm gonna just turn this off. Okay, there we go. So I'm gonna just play something. I don't know if you guys saw this meme. I posted up in the Woke as Fuck Telegram group, but I just got to play this because it's so good. Here we go. Oh. Wait, I got to start again. It wasn't playing I don't know why, but it wasn't playing the audio. It should work this time. You know what, guys? I'm gonna play it again because it didn't play the full thing, and it makes me laugh. I'm gonna full screen it. Here we go. That's what's up, guys. That's what's up right now. Oh, fuck. I don't know who made that meme. I really don't. But next time you make a meme that good, put your Bitcoin or Litecoin or whatever thing. I would send you $10. Listen to me. Whoever made that meme, I would have sent you $10, maybe 20, maybe $20. I would have sent you in crypto. So, yes. And to all the people out there right now, and this is what we're talking about this week. And guess what? This may be, can I just say, this might be the last time I'm broadcasting to YouTube, because I'm about to tell you what's up right now. If you think lame duck, satanic pedophile, Joe Biden, that's right. I said it. I said it on YouTube. If you think that guy is going to take power of the greatest fucking force and one of the freest countries, if not the freest country, formerly, at least, in the world. If you think that guy's running shit right now, you're delusional, okay? He's not running shit. They're done. And what we've all been waiting for a very long time is about to go down. It is the end of the old system. The absolute finish, the absolute end. It's over. And those of us that know it's over, we're just sitting there, just watching the show, going, oh, this is going to be interesting. This is going to be interesting. It's about to get so real and so good. We're already celebrating. Those of us that know, we've been celebrating for weeks. We've just been dancing around the streets happy because we know we're in the new world already. We're vibrationally in the new world. Many of us can feel it. And humanity's just about to get the message. They're just about to get it, what's happened. And it's going to be shocking. It's going to be Revelation is going to be absolutely fucking shocking when you realize everything you've ever been told in your whole life has all been a lie. Everything from all the history that you think happened. Everything. World War I, World War II, Vietnam, September 11th attack. Everything, including coronavirus hoax. All of it made up, manipulated, completely lies. Nothing that you think you know is based on reality. Nothing. They've been lying about everything. This planet, this reality got hijacked a couple thousand years ago, and basically certain people have been, whatever you want to call them, elites, the cabal, whatever, they've been running shit for a couple of thousand years. Okay, and there's various groups or whatever, but they've taken over everything. They run everything. They run the financial system. They run the World Health Organization. They run the United Nations. They run all the fucking central banks, all the pharmaceuticals, all the weapons manufacturing companies, all the media companies. It's the same people pulling the strings for everything. And I've known about it for years, and I've been telling people for years, and people went, ha, you're crazy. You're a conspiracy theorist. Yeah, I'm a conspiracy theorist that was right about fucking everything I ever said, okay? Everything I ever said, okay? And everybody's about to, and this is not like Sasha needs to be right. Fuck being right. The cabal is done. It's done. The people have been running shit here for forever, not forever, but like a couple of thousand years, and definitely the last couple hundred, big time the last 100 years, man, ever since they holy fuck, man, 100 years ago or so, they suppressed everything, all the healing technology that's available. Nothing is available. They've been bumping off doctors. Anybody who comes out, anything that cures cancer, they fucking kill them or they go missing. Anybody that comes up with any technology that can help humanity or heal humanity, they get killed, framed, they get decredited. They just run everything. Nikola Tesla fucking destroyed. Why? Because he had free energy technology, right? I mean, every fucking invention ever that would just make this like absolute paradise. Like the technology that's available to us, guys. This whole matrix is a lie. Everything is a lie. There's no reason for there to be suffering. There's no reason for anyone to be sick. There's no reason for anyone not to have food or clean water. Okay? There's just no fucking reason for any of this. We live on a planet of such abundance that it's crazy. Okay, you know what reality is supposed to be like? We walk around, we pick fruit, we eat certain animals, we swim in the we swim around, we drink clean water from streams, we make love all day long, and we live in the little huts because there's so many resources. You can build huts from wood, from mud, and that's it. And so you spend a couple hours a day in nature picking some fruit and shit, or maybe growing some food, and the rest of the time you just lounge around and enjoy yourself. That's actually what life is supposed to be like. You're supposed to be hanging out with your friends, making love, making babies, and just being out in nature all the time, having a great time. That's actually what it was like. That's actually normal. That's normal, right? And then some asshole comes along, declares himself king. No ego there. Hey, I'm the king, everybody. I'm the king. Listen to me. I'm in charge. Oh, this land over here that you're grazing on, even though you're born here and you're fucking God in a body, I own this land. And I have some thugs here who say I own the land too. So get off the land and go and work in this factory over here, okay? And then get some money together, and then you can pay me, and then you can live on the land. How does that sound? Does that sound good? And so it began. And this is what we're in right now. That some psychopath declaring himself king, I'm in charge here, okay? And my way or the highway. And it's just been different versions of that. Just like, you want to live on my land, you got to pay taxes. Okay, guess what? Keep on going, hundreds, thousands of years. Where does that go? Well, the same fucking asshole now, or a bunch of them, they control all of it. Up until this point, they've been running shit on this planet completely, all of it. And every single human being, unless you're a monk and you're in a cave somewhere and you're meditating, okay, fair enough, good for you. Or, or you're one of the immortals that doesn't need to eat, doesn't need food, doesn't need finances, and you're literally out there somewhere just like doing your thing. And yes, they're out there too. That's one of the other suppressed things. You're never supposed to know about it. There are fucking immortals. There's lots of them. Okay. So unless you're one of those, right? Not there yet, working on it. Unless you're one of those guys and you're in a city and you're at some point you're in the system, you're doing your thing. Everybody's been made a slave. Everybody's been made a slave because a percentage of the money that you're making is going to government, and guess what they're doing with that money? You don't even want to fucking know. It's completely unethical, it's immoral, and it's illegal. Nobody has the right to take any percentage of any of your income. Period. Okay? No, that's it. It's absurd. It's insane. And it's actually illegal. In most countries, it's actually illegal, and they do it anyway, even though it's against their own laws. All laws are fucking made up anyway. Only God's law is legitimate. Natural law and sovereign law, that's it. That's legitimate. God. That's it. Anything other than God is made up. But even the made up laws that are beneficial, you know what I'm saying? Like, there are good laws. Like, I happen to be in Canada. We have a great charter. You have certain rights that are enshrined, and just like in the United States, they have some great laws, man-made, but actually the real laws are in alignment with God's principles. So, and they actually say in the United States, they actually mention God, that the laws come from God, that they're inherent. We're not making them up; they come from God, right? So we can't. Hey, this is the law. No, the law, fucking real law, can't be broken. Okay, it's spiritual law. God's law cannot actually be broken. Okay. And so, yeah, you guys know, and I'm going to have somebody on the show soon talking about natural law, a guy who's a fucking guru. I got a lot of exciting shows coming up, folks. Okay. So make sure to be on the Telegram. Did I mention this might be the last fucking time I'm on YouTube? Because did you notice I'm calling out the satanic fucking pedophiles? We know what they're up to. I'm not holding back. I don't give a fuck. Take me off YouTube. I got my Telegram group. People are going to find me, and we'll go on fucking D-Live next week. I don't give a fuck. I stopped. Sasha checked out. I'm done. This system is over. It's collapsing. I don't give a fuck. You want to take me off YouTube? Take me. I'm done. I quit, guys. I quit. I know my hardcore followers. You guys, you love the Sasha. Sasha loves you. You're already in the Telegram group. Therefore, you'll find me next week on fucking D-Live or Library Credits or wherever we're going to be. But fuck this. I'm not keeping my mouth shut on anything. Fuck this. I'm done. So this whole thing is about to come down. You're fucking right. Do not take the vaccine. Anybody taking the vaccine is fucking brainwashed. That's it. You're fucking brainwashed. Vaccines. If you go read a book called The Invisible Rainbow, and I have this PDF, but you can find it. It's not difficult to find. Okay. If you read a book called The Invisible Rainbow, it actually explains that when people get sick, you can't even fucking get sick from other people. It's ridiculous. Everything we know is lies. Everything we know. People get sick when external sources like fear, okay, pollution, radiation, those things make your immune system fall out of balance. And then your body goes into a detox to clean itself out because there's these external stressors. That's actually how it works. Even the germ theory, everything they fucking tell us is lies, including about how we get sick. You can't even pass viruses. You can't get someone sick. You can't get, if you're sick, they've done experiments where they put a sick person in a room and they rub up against other people. It doesn't do anything. You know, our bodies know when we're detoxing, and then other people, because we're energy and we're all connected to each other, then other people will start detoxing, and they've shown this. It has nothing to do with like physically touching people or coughing on somebody. It has nothing to do with that. Okay, so if you read that book, you'll understand. Even what they tell us about how our bodies work is complete fucking lies. It's complete fucking lies. And in 1918, 1945, every time they release new satellites or new radio waves technology, then suddenly the people start getting sick. Yeah, because they're fucking bombarding us with all these fields, and it affects our immune system. So people start getting sick. That's how it works. But then there's herd immunity kicks in because we're energetically connected. A few humans start to get sick, but then it goes in the field that, oh, we have to get used to these new energies, and then everyone else adapts, and then we don't all die because we're fucking God, and God made us extremely resilient. Okay, we're resilient as fucks. Humans are better than cockroaches. All right, I'm gonna get a shirt from my new shirt company, just resilient as fuck, because we are. So that's what's up. So everything is lies, even everything about our immune system, everything about health. Like if you can't see it at this point, like they want you, there's a virus out there. So to be safe, don't get vitamin D from the sun, the one thing that raises your immune system, right? Go in your fucking basement, cut yourself off from people. What raises your vibration and makes you feel love and makes you be happy more than anything, loving people, touching people. That's literally the healthiest thing you can do. You want to raise your immune system? Go and hug 100 fucking people today. No, stay away from people. It's fucking ridiculous. They're just telling you everything they can to destroy you. That's it. There's only ever been one agenda by these people: to destroy humanity, to make us sick, and to just extract every fucking dollar out of us that they can while we die. That is the agenda. That's the end. That's what's over right now. It's finished. We all see it. We're not fucking stupid. We can see what's going on. Take me off fucking YouTube, guys. I don't give a fuck. I'm on Telegram Messenger, baby. I don't give a fuck. I'll be on DLive next week. Fuck it. This is what's up, guys. Everything. It's not, oh, they lied to us about some stuff. Everything. They've lied about fucking everything, and now it's obvious. It's just so, even normal people, even just people who are like, oh, you're crazy. Really? Come on, guys. It's over. I can't take it anymore. So what I actually want to talk about this week, even though I'm slightly triggered because I've been holding back, I'll be honest. You know, I've always spoken my truth. It's what I teach. You know, authentic communication, speak your heart. But over the last few weeks, you know, I'm on Instagram or whatever, and I'm just like, yeah, I shouldn't probably say this because I'll nuke my account. Nuke my accounts. I'm done. Nuke my accounts. I don't give a fuck. I've been on YouTube for 11 years. It's been a great ride. As soon as they got bought out by Google, I knew in my heart it was over. I was surprised I got as many years out of it as I did, honestly, but it's done. It's done. If you're not in my Telegram group, you're going to miss the sermon next week, and tough poops for you because it's a great time. You know it's a great time. That's why you're here. Okay, be in the Telegram group, and we're probably going to be on DLive next week. If they don't nuke this video, I'll do another couple on here, and then we'll just get everybody over. I'm waiting for library credits to allow live streaming, guys. Let me know when that happens. I'm waiting. Great platform. Love library credits. Shout out to them. If you're watching, what's up, guys? Love you guys. You're doing great work over there. I'm just excited. I'm excited. It's all done. And you guys can feel it. Let me just see some of the comments here. Yeah, guys, I'm done. I'm not holding back anymore. Fuck this. If you want to be on a stream where you're just gonna get 100% truth, uncensored, don't give a fuck, this is it. I'm done. I'm done. I'm just not holding back on anything anymore. I literally got to that point where Spirit was like, you don't need to fucking hold back. Tell people the fucking truth. If they don't like it, They can go and watch CNN. You don't like the show? Great. Plenty of other YouTubers out there that'll tell you that satanic pedophile Biden is your leader, and that's reality. That has nothing to do with reality. Reality has nothing to do with on the TV. If you actually think that anything on your television has anything to do with reality, there's something you need to look up. Okay, you might be able to get treatment for it. Okay, it's called being delusional. Okay, delusional. Okay, cognitive dissonance. Okay, if you watch the TV and you believe anything on there, anything, it's called cognitive dissonance. You're delusional. And actually, even seeing a psychiatrist may not be able to help you. A spiritual moment of revelation, okay, maybe will help you. Go and read some spiritual books. Go and do some meditations. Maybe study the Buddha. Maybe study Krishna. Maybe do some breath work. Maybe go take a large dose of magic mushrooms, because you're not living in reality, okay? If you think anything that you see on TV, okay, and obviously I'm talking about mainstream television. There's great independent movies out there. Anything coming from that fucking beast is based on any other agenda other than fucking you over. You're delusional, and you need help. Okay, and a huge percentage, and I hate to say this because I love human beings. We're all one consciousness. I love everybody, but a huge percentage of people are in cognitive dissonance right now, and are literally delusional because they've been watching CIA mind control programming, the same programming they use to overthrow governments all over the world, right? But they would never use that on you, right? Because they love you. They would never do that to you. South America, they'll overthrow every fucking country going. Every country going, they'll overthrow, okay? But not you. They love you. Your government loves you. They never do. They just go and kill and bomb and brainwash everyone else, but they would never hurt you. Right, kids? Come on, guys. Wake up. It's over. Wake up. This is ridiculous. So stop watching your TV. As soon as I see somebody walk down the street in the wearing mask, I'm like, oh, they're watching TV. Like, when did you not get the memo that everyone is being manipulated? Wait, like, how do you miss that at this point? Like, really, 10 months of people being afraid to go out and hug people and wearing masks? Are you fucking shitting me? It's over. Wake the fuck up, people. My God. It's absurd. It's absolutely absurd. This is funny. No Holocaust ? That's one of the things I haven't researched enough. I know they lie about everything, so I'm going to assume a lot of the stuff about WW2 is going to be bullshit. I know the same people that funded the United States funded Hitler as well. So they funded both sides so that there would be war, so that they could traumatize the population. That I know 100%. That's 100% facts. But how bad Hitler was, I keep running into people. Like, look, I know they're lying about everything. Okay, so unless I do the research on the topic, I'm not going to say for sure. But they're definitely lying about World War II, obviously. And I know I looked into the funding, so I know the funding was both sides were funded. So all the world wars were manipulated, right? You had to that shit doesn't happen by itself. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. There's no fucking way. Oh yeah, I think the mushrooms kicked and the mushrooms kicked in. No, I actually don't. Well, yeah, I think they did. It's a small dose. Yeah, that's right. That's right. David Icke was right in the beginning. Remember this? Remember when David Icke went live, whenever it was? Right in the fucking beginning, he goes, it's just exosomes. Your body's going through a detoxing reaction. It produces exosomes. It's perfectly natural. And then they took a photo of that. Oh, it looks like COVID-19. And he was right. And everyone was like, oh, no, he's crazy. He's not crazy. He's been telling the truth for 30 fucking years. Okay? How did they basically make people doubt David Icke? They started telling everybody, oh, he believes in lizard people. Whether he believes in lizard people doesn't change the fact that he's been right and documented this cult and what they've been doing on our planet for 30 fucking years. Lizard people or not, I don't give a fuck. Everything he says in his books is researched and it's fucking accurate. And I've muscle tested like how truthful is this information? It's pretty fucking truthful, guys. Okay? So it's all out there. It's been out there. It's been out there. And we're at a point where, like, to not enter reality, you literally have to consciously go, no. I just want to keep like living in this complete delusion where you just do what the TV says, trust your government, keep paying your taxes, and don't ask questions. I mean, what fucking planet who? Like, how? It's just a level of brainwashing, and it's actually a level of giving up. If you're in that reality where you're just doing what you're told, you've actually given up on yourself. You've given up on life. You've basically accepted slavery. You've accepted that you're a slave and you're okay with it. And it's fucking insane. It's absolutely insane. Yeah, I mean that's going to be brutal, guys. Yeah, you know what, guys? Because the good guys are running shit. I don't think the really evil vaccine, the one with like RNA that like will cut you off to source, and the really evil shit, that hasn't been allowed to happen. And my understanding is most vaccines going around right now, it's actually just the flu vaccine. So people are responding badly because more people are getting it because they think it's going to save them from COVID. But the reactions people are having, people always have bad reactions. It's just getting more publicity now. The vaccines have been poisoned from day one. Okay. Get ready for my fucking YouTube account to be locked down and erased. Don't give a fuck, guys. I don't give a fuck. I've already backed up all my fucking videos for the Woke as Fuck podcast to library credits. So if you're in the Telegram group, I'm already backed up all the episodes. You can nuke. Go ahead. I don't give a fuck. They've always been poisoned. They've never been necessary. It's been fucking poisoned from the beginning. You think God would make us as smart, as resilient as we are, connected to source, and we need to get someone with a fucking needle to inject us with something so that we'll be safe from it? Are you out of your fucking mind? Do you even know what God is? Do you know what consciousness is? Do you have any idea what the divinity that we are to create us imperfect, or we need to get fucking stuck with a needle? It's fucking insane. Anybody would believe that for fucking 5 minutes, even for a moment, to believe you need to be fucking injected with a needle is fucking insane. It's insane. It couldn't be crazier. Nothing could be crazy. Oh, wait, there's one thing that could be crazy. Ready for this? That you were created by the intelligence that created all worlds, all the trees and all the oxygen and our bodies and the sun, all of it. But yo, you've got this skin on your foreskin, on your penis that shouldn't be there. And we need to chop off some of your dick when you're born. And people believe that shit. People believe that shit. Are you kidding me? People don't think. They've been so brainwashed into believing in authority, they can't even think like basic shit. Like, hey, if my body works and clearly whatever force made me is pretty fucking intelligent, because look at this. Look at the cameras. Look at my lens. This is better than any computers. I can see, I can smell, I can move. This is fucking unbelievable. Oh, but they just grew that little bit of skin on your dick that makes making love actually the most amazing thing ever. That needs to go. Clearly God didn't want that there. Let's chop it off. What the fuck, guys? Are you shitting me? Who is listening to these insane fucking people? It's ridiculous. It's all ridiculous. Stop it. Take your TV and throw it out the fucking window. It's insane. I'm sorry. It's just fucking insane. Okay, this is just, it's not usually me ranting like this. I swear to God, usually I talk to people and I'm nicer and I love and shit, but I don't give a fuck. I'm losing it. It's over. It's over. It's done. I don't know if you guys can feel it, but it's so out there right now. It's so, hey, we're about to hit 100 people total live stream. That's exciting. Is anyone watching on DLive? Let me know if you're on DLive. Say hi from DLive, and let me know how many people are on there, because we don't usually get 100 people. I'm happy there's 100 people. It's because I lost my shit, and I'm telling the truth. Everyone's like, Sasha, when you blew up, the day you stopped giving a fuck even more and went, fuck YouTube. Yeah, I won't be surprised. Because I can't not be 100%. Like, I can't. It was killing me. Even for the couple of times I'm like, oh, I just won't say the exact thing I want to say. Fuck that. I'm not a slave. I'm not going to not fucking speak the truth. Fuck you. Sorry. Yes, there's a couple of you on. Great. I can see your comments. Look, I can even press show. Look at these. Look at these beautiful people making comments on DLive. It works. It's decentralized. Erase my account. I don't give a fuck. We're already on Telegram, Messenger, and DLive. It's done. Fuck it. What's up, guys? That's awesome. So, yeah, maybe. All right, so let's talk about this. Let me just give me 3 seconds. Just real quick, going through the comments, just seeing what you guys are saying. I'm not going to talk about that, Lasse. I'm not going to talk about that. This guy thinks only 144,000 people are going to... I don't think that. And I absolutely don't give a fuck about Flat Earth because it's totally irrelevant to this experience that we're having. The whole planet, it's all an illusion. Do you understand what awakening is, what self-realization is? Okay. It's the realization is we're all one consciousness forever. We're all one. Literally, we are the same being that just split itself into infinite pieces. Okay. That's what happens. Okay. So that's actual reality. This is a hologram for your spiritual development. Okay. So it makes no difference the shape of the hologram. It's quite comical. Quite comical. Yeah. That may be true, but I don't think that's been allowed to happen. That's not been allowed to happen. All right, this is exciting. Okay, now I feel them. Now the mushrooms kicked in. Now I stopped for a second. I went, okay, there's a mushroom. And usually they don't make me rant like a lunatic. I'm usually hugging people and I just sit there in the love and I listen to my spiritual music and it's a great time. Not today. So look, I'll tell you what I'm going to play one more time, guys. You know, let's be honest. I think we all want the same thing to happen right now. I know what it is. I'm going to give you guys what you want. Okay? That's what I'm here to do. So here we go. Wait. I want to hear it myself. So I have to turn on my sound. Here we go. All right. I'm going to play that a day. Don't listen. If I lose one or two people on the stream because I play that one too many times, you're not supposed to be on the stream. If you don't think that's fucking hilarious, you're on the wrong live stream. You're not supposed to be here right now. Okay? That's going to be my filter. If I play that and it doesn't make you happy, you should go and listen to someone else because it's not the right place for you. I'm sorry. That's just where I'm at. That's just where I'm at right now. Okay. Good. So, fuck it. All right, guys. I'm going to scroll down to the bottom. Yay! Hey, everybody. Big news. Big news. Wait for it. Richie, one of the members of our Infinite Man community, a beautiful man, beautiful heart. I love this guy, Richie. He, for quite some long time, he's been obsessed. Richie, you asked for it, bro. We're on a live stream. You made the comment. I'm going to poop all over you now. Okay, with love. The guy, he's been obsessed with asking this girl out in his karate class, even though he's got social freedom and he's done the courses and he's crazy as fuck. Finally, he was hesitant and we were all like, it doesn't matter what she says. Ask the girl. It doesn't fucking matter. So I don't even know what happened. It doesn't matter. Congratulations, Richie. Finally asked out the girl in your karate class for a date. You've done the right thing. Now you can be free. Whether she rejects you or whether she ends up marrying you doesn't actually matter. You did what you had to do to speak your heart. So can I get a round of applause? Let's just have a moment. Guys, let's just have a moment for Richie, please. Let's just for a few moments. Let's just take a moment and send love to Richie, who finally grew a pair of balls and asked the girl at the karate class on a date. Everybody, please. Please, everyone, can I just see in the comments? Good work, Richie. We love you. And as those comments are coming in, there's just one really important message from our sponsors that I'm going to play right now. That's really important. Everybody see it. My God, nobody left the stream. Can I just say you're all in the right place? My screen here on Restream says 96 people are totally listening right now, and it was 96 when I played that clip, and it was 96 when it ended. So Clearly, you're in the right place. Nobody got triggered and left. Good. And please unsubscribe from my channel if you don't like the clip and you don't think Trump's fucking working with God to fucking wipe out the satanic pedophiles that have been running around. Guess what? You're listening to the wrong stream. I'm not the guy for you. I'm sure there's plenty of other people you can listen to. This is the wrong channel for you. Thank you for being here. God bless you. I love you. You're not going to like my content at all, at all, at all. You'll like nothing about me. You'll like nothing I have to say. There's the door. Have a nice life. Still love you. We're still one, but you need to experience apparently what it's like living in an alternate reality that we're not in, where the most evil fuckers on planet Earth drain you of your life force and tell you what to think, and you remain a slave till the end of till you finally die and leave the body and recognize that you're God and you fell for it. That's apparently what you need to recognize if you don't like that clip. And so that's what you need to live. And I still love you, but this is the wrong stream for you. Okay, good. All right, so that's just for people watching the replay. I don't think there's going to be replay. I think once this actually gets uploaded to YouTube, I think they're going to nuke it. And I think this is the last. I think my channels I think it's done. I'll be impressed if we're on YouTube next week. I'm going to be impressed. I'll be like, oh, wow, they're being nice. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Nice. I like. Good. No, I don't think 100 days. I think the disclosure is going to happen fucking now. I think it's happening. Well, it's already started to happen, but I think the major move, where the major disclosure, I think it's happening on the 20. Well, at least the one about that. Trump won the election by a landslide, and he's not leaving office. That's happening in the next few days. It has to, because we know we're in the timeline where satanic pedophile is not going to be president of the United States. That's not happening. That's never happening. I said it in 2015. By the way, we have witnesses here because I know there's people in this stream right now that saw the video back in 2015 when I said publicly, Hillary Clinton is not going to win. Trump. I'm picking the Trump timeline where Trump wins and Trump's going to be president. There's people in this room, I bet, that were there when I said that, and everyone went, Sasha, you're crazy. There's no fucking way Trump's going to win. I picked the timeline. I was aware when I shifted into that timeline and Trump won that shit. Okay, and you're all in the timeline with me. Okay? Okay? And if you're in the room and you remember me saying that shit, post it up. Post it on here. Just like, yeah, that's right. Just like in 2016, I did a podcast when Bitcoin was at $645, and I publicly said, hey, if you want to get rich, you want to be financially independent, go get some Bitcoin right now. Even though you haven't heard of it, go and get some Bitcoin. Take a bunch of money and dump it into Bitcoin right now. And some of you did it. And go ahead. If you've seen that podcast, go ahead. It's still up. The Sasha Day Game, my old former self, before I retired, the name Sasha Day Game podcast. You remember? Buy Bitcoin, $650-ish. Maybe I think it was 640 something. Okay. There's people out there right now that are multimillionaires, because they listened when I said some shit. And I'm saying some shit right now. This old system is collapsing. It's finished. Okay, it's completely done. And there's no way that that fucking guy, Joe Biden, pedophile Biden, is going to be running shit. There's no fucking way. They're done. Trump is running shit. The Team Light is running shit, and it's over. And we're literally about to see videos of like I don't know what it's going to be. I don't know. I just know it's coming. I know a big part of it's going to have to be before January 20th, because we're going to have to tell us something that Trump just can't keep running shit and not explain to the normal people who still believe Biden's going to be running. So there's going to be something fucking major. It has to be, right? And I don't know how much they're going to disclose, but the fact that the election was completely stolen through Chinese influence, but even they're being played by the cabal, and they're going to have to disclose at least that shit, because Trump is not leaving power. At least that shit. Now, the other levels of it, I don't know when. I just know the truth is coming. You can't suppress it forever. It's impossible. The truth will come out. You cannot suppress it. It's impossible. So it's all going to come out. Everything, all the technology, the healing technology, the financial system being a fraud, that's all going to implode. Everything. There's nothing that like I'm telling you, 10 years from now, everybody will know fucking not everything, of course. Like even the UFO shit, they've already unclassified. They were in the last year, multiple people in governments have come right out and been like, yeah, there's UFOs, bro. It's legitimate. Stuff that like 2 years ago, people would still go, oh, you're crazy, right? Because the official story was that there's no proof of fucking aliens. Who the fuck listens to the official story? Like I don't even know where people got this belief in authority, because it's absurd. I don't get it. Anyway, I'm going to stop ranting for a second, but I'm going to stop ranting. Let me just scroll down here. No, there's no fucking way, Jordan. There's no fucking way. It's impossible. It's impossible, because that timeline would literally be the end of freedom forever. Like, it'd be done. It would be finished. It's a hell timeline. In that timeline, people will show up at my house tomorrow for this live stream and go, you're coming with us. That's what that is. That's literally the end of any idea of freedom for anybody. That's the reality they've been building towards for hundreds of years. Total enslavement of everybody, not just like, oh, just the white people, just the Chinese people, everybody. If you're not one of the fucking tech billionaires, if you're not in their 0.0001% club, you're nothing. You're a cockroach, and you can either be killed or you can, or fully enslaved. And that's it. That's it. That is that timeline. I don't even think it exists anymore, because I don't, are there even beings that would want to experience that? Because God is good. I'm going to tell you something right now. Because God is so good, because it's us, and humans are good, and therefore God is good. We're literally one. You and God and the Creator and love is all actually the one thing. Okay, and that's not the mushrooms talking. That's some crazy shit that's happened to Sasha. Okay, so because God is so good, I don't believe that even beings who are completely lost and feel shitty and want to suffer are going to be put into that into a timeline that nasty where that group is running shit and they complete their takeover. It's gone as dark as it needs to for people to wake the fuck up. That's why this was allowed. Really, it's so people, even though we're infinite consciousness forever, and you can never die, and you can never actually be harmed, even though ultimately that's what's really going on. You're allowed to have your experience. You're allowed to have this human experience. It's a gift, so that you can make a choice as to what you are. So you can enjoy that beautiful process of awakening, of remembering your true nature, of choosing love over fear. That's what's amazing about the human experience, is that even though, boom, we have this, we come in, we're separated from source, right? But we can discover, if we're open-minded and we do the work to discover, to go on this path, to discover, to remember our true nature over multiple lifetimes. I'm not even talking about just this one lifetime, over multiple lifetimes, to be waking up, until eventually, bam, you realize you're the fucking creator, and oneness is reality, and it's all you. And then you go back to the light. Fuck yeah. It's the best. It's the craziest fucking adventure when you realize that's the point of it. When you realize that's what's actually going on, it's the best. When you're just like, life sucks, I just gotta fucking make rent and just like not get killed, and oh God, why don't people like me? If that's what you're experiencing, but that's only because you're disconnected from the truth of your nature. You haven't done the self-discovery. That's all that means. Anybody that's unhappy on any level in life, it means you just haven't done the work yet to remember the truth. That's it. Literally, you haven't done the healing. You haven't done the spiritual. You just have not connected enough to the truth of actual reality. We are infinite consciousness forever. You just haven't gotten there yet to feel that joy, that love that you are. That's it. That's it. That's all unhappiness is. Unhappiness is you haven't remembered the truth, or you haven't done enough healing work yet. That's it. Okay. That's all that means. That's all that means. Okay, and that's the crazy thing. All the things people are searching for, the money, the success, blah, 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 all of it, it's all irrelevant. Where everybody's looking for the same thing. I'm going to say something again now. He's crazy. Yeah, call me crazy. Call me crazy. I'm going to say it right now. You want the truth? This is the fucking truth, okay? I don't give a shit. Everybody's looking to remember, to know what they are. That's it. Everybody's desperately seeking to discover what they actually are, to know thyself. That is the problem with the world today. Nobody has any idea what they are, who they are. Okay? And when you don't know who you are, what you are, you're seeking to fill that void that's inside you that can only be filled by self-knowledge, by connecting with source and knowing that you are infinite source energy in a body, that your nature is love, that your nature is peace, that your nature is eternal consciousness, eternal self-awareness forever, to no end, and you're just having this experience, okay? That search is the only search that can, that getting even getting like a 1% answer to that question, just the hint of it is enough to make you go, okay, to relax and go, okay, everything's okay because I am that, I am all that. And now we can just continue doing the work to get deeper and deeper into that realization. But if you haven't had that 1% taste yet, if you haven't had a hint of like, oh, okay, wait, I'm not a person, I'm that. If you haven't had that hint yet, you have no fucking idea about what reality is. You don't know your nature. You're not even on the path. You haven't begun. You're just lost. You're lost. And this is what we're witnessing right now. Everybody on this planet is fucking lost because they haven't even begun to even try to discover their true nature. That's what's going on here. And the goal, these people who have taken over this reality, right? They haven't, at least the one that, that one, the out there one. They can't take over the internal reality because you're infinite consciousness. They have no sway over that. But the reality that's out there, their goal literally is one thing: to stop you from remembering your true nature. That's it. All the fucking propaganda, all the fear, all the chemtrails, taking the fucking nutrients out of the food, not allowing you to get medicine, not allowing you to get free energy, not allowing you to read certain books, banning certain movies, not allowing you to take certain substances. There's actually only one goal, really, truly, that's behind all of that: to keep you from remembering your true nature. That's it. Because as soon as you remember what you really are, you are infinite. You can't be stopped. Nothing can stop you. You would just live your life fully and speak your truth fully because you're just because you're infinite energy. You can never die. You're God consciousness in a body. You always were. You always will be. After this body, you'll have another body. Should you choose one, you may not need one. That's the truth. And it's everybody. I'm not special. It's me, it's you, it's everybody you know, your mom and dad, your grandparents, your children, your fucking neighbors. You're all God consciousness in a body. That's it. There's nothing else you could ever be except for existence itself, which is what you are. That is reality. That is the one thing you're not supposed to know. That is the one thing you're not supposed to know. Just that. That's the main thing. If they could just stop you from figuring that shit out and make you believe in fear, right? If you can just walk around terrified, oh no, if there's only someone out there we can fucking pay money to take care of this fear and take care of us. Are you shitting me? They make you afraid so that you'll trust them to help you deal with the fear. Are you kidding me? They're the ones making you afraid. It's insane. You're paying for people who are preventing you from remembering that you're God. That's actually what's going on. Like literally the absurdity of God in a human body paying a bunch of people who are completely disconnected from source to keep them from remembering that actually you're infinite consciousness forever and you're immortal. That's what's happening right now. When you get this joke, when you actually realize what's going on, and I really pray, when I go deep and I connect, I literally ask that all beings may remember the truth. That's it. That all beings may remember the truth of their nature. That's it. And that's what's coming. That's actually what's coming. That's the great awakening. That's the great awakening that's happening right now. All beings will remember the truth of their nature. It cannot be stopped. It can't be stopped by these fucking psychopaths. It can't be stopped by anyone. It's happening. And so actually what we're seeing happening with all information, all this coming out, it's coming out because the consciousness is rising and people are remembering. People are starting to remember and feel those vibrations, and it's done. You can't suppress consciousness. And it's just very interesting. I could go deeper into why the consciousness going up and the truth coming out. They're actually very much interlinked, and that could be an entire live stream. So I'm not even going to get into that. But yeah, that's what's going on, folks. That's the game. That's the game. That's actually what is happening right now. Yeah. That's really good. That's really good mind control. So Sebastian, you can read the comment here. Yeah, that's really good mind control, bro. And everyone's been mind controlled. When you realize it, it's not like they're mind controlling some people, not others. Everyone's under mind control, and that's part of the programming. Yeah. If the government, if you're not wearing a white lab coat, if you're not a scientist, doctor, or the government, you have no authority. And it's amazing. I mean, it's amazing because they've delegitimized the only authority that's real authority, which is consciousness, which is the creator, right? Which is all of us. Actually, we are all the authority. If we're actually healed and we're in our hearts and we're not coming from ego and we actually connect to source, which we all can because we are that, we are our own authority. Every single one of us is a divine being, and we all are our own authority. And if we actually trust ourselves and we know who we are, no one would be able to infringe on that authority. It's only because we lack self-knowledge that we allow others to infringe on us because we believe they have authority. So this is an authority problem. It's actually a spiritual crisis. That's the funny thing. It's not a government crisis. It's a spiritual crisis. Nobody knows who they are. The moment you remember your true nature, it's finished. The game is finished. Okay, and that's what this has all been about. Suppress, because they know we're divine beings. I don't even know if some of these people are human, honestly, that are running shit. I don't think some of them are. I don't know what they are. I don't know if they're AI. I don't know if they're clones. And yeah, seriously. So I honestly don't know who these people are. You know what I'm saying? But they're disconnected from source, and we are source, and they know that we are connected. They for whatever reason, again, they're not connected, but we are. We are connected. We are the source energy, and we're here. And they're terrified because when we remember what we are, they're finished. There's nothing they can do, right? So apparently, one of my so guys, yeah, some people are asking to send donations. You're welcome to. I'm just gonna spend the money on like, I'm probably just gonna give it to other people who need more than me. But you're welcome to. You're welcome to. I've got some crypto addresses here. I'll post. Yeah, actually, Dion's got all those. So yeah, and I don't want you sending. I didn't even allow donations because like 30% of the money goes to Google. No thanks. I don't want any money going to Google. Fuck that shit. So yeah, so I'll be posting my my crypto addresses. I suggest everybody get crypto for a lot of reasons. You should get crypto, and the main reason being the way that they control all of this shit is the economic system. You know, that's really what's going on here, and yeah, that's the way forward, guys. That's the way forward. And yeah, and this whole company I'm starting, clothing company, you're going to be able to get all kinds of epic shirts, all pushing love and oneness consciousness messages. This is just the first one. Yeah, guess what, guys? We're taking crypto. We're taking only crypto. We're not going to take money. We're not going to take credit cards. We're not going to take fiat currencies at all. The whole principle behind what I'm doing is I'm going to do business the way we all should be doing business for the benefit of humanity. So my new company, we don't deal in those systems whatsoever at all. We're literally dealing with crypto. It's all going to be on the blockchain, and a percentage of all the profits are going to go where you can see everything happening on the blockchain are going to go to the most amazing charities that are actually doing the real work on planet Earth. So the whole business is going to be about raising the vibration, spreading these messages, and doing good on planet Earth. And I'll talk about that, when I talk about that, when we're ready to rock. But if you do something that impresses me, I could mail you one of these special ones with woke as fuck on the back. Okay, so let's talk to and like I'm really a fan. We were looking into like what crypto should we take for my new business. It costs like nothing to send it. Bitcoin's awesome. I love it. It's amazing. It's revolutionary. Whatever. You want to buy yourself a nice shirt. Do you want to spend $8 in transaction fees? No. Litecoin. Booyah. That's all I'm saying. Get some Litecoin. You're gonna want it. You're gonna want it. All right. So I'd like to have a couple guests on, which would be great. So let me see. What should we do first? Yeah. Okay. I want to talk about love a little bit. I want to talk about love. So I want to bring a little special guest. One of my friends, Linda. She's in Ecuador. She's amazing. Somebody just this made me laugh. Oh, I can't show that comment. Interesting. Well, somebody on D2 posted something that's funny. It made me giggle, but I can't actually share it, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, and I'm not saying Litecoin as investment, like you're gonna get rich for crypto. No, I'm just saying like if you want to have crypto that you can actually like buy one of these shirts or send money to your friends or whatever. If you're going to get into crypto, it's a good one because it's just so fast. But yeah, Litecoin, Ethereum, Monero is great. It's really anonymous, but I'm not buying or selling drugs, so I don't need Monero, but I hold a little Monero. I think it's really good. Definitely some Bitcoin. Yeah, and we can do like a little special one day. If you guys are like, we want to talk cryptos, we could do a crypto special episode if people are into it, because I've been into crypto since for a long time, So, we'll see. Okay, so I want to bring on a little guest. I've asked her to help produce, to get involved with the show because I love her. She's a really good friend of mine, and she's really just in her heart. She's like an amazing being that's just in her heart, and it blows me away how much she's able to actually love people, even when people are not. I don't want to say unworthy of love. Like I'm not gonna say it, but like people are doing stupid shit. When Jesus said, that whole phrase, if some, turn the other cheek, right? Somebody hits you, turn the other cheek. And I used to not get that. I used to be like, when I was more in my ego, I was like, what do you mean? Somebody slaps me, I'll knock the shit out of them. I would be, like, what the fuck? But when you mature spiritually and you really get into your heart, right? And you feel that love, you realize, everyone is you. Ultimately, everybody is you. And so from that place of oneness and being in your heart, then if somebody slaps you, you realize, well, somebody hits you, it's because they for whatever reason, they needed that in their experience, because that's going to help them in some way in their life, to go through this anger or whatever. And so Christ would be like, well, I know they're me and I know they need to experience this right now. So he would be like, okay. And if they need to hit you some more, he'd be like, go ahead, because you're actually helping yourself in their process. So that's where that, makes sense at a certain level of consciousness. That makes sense. And before it does before you're ready for it, it's like, fuck, what are you talking about? Right. But eventually you go, yes, turn the other cheek is actually the highest thing you can say. So my friend, who I'm just about to bring on the show, I'm not saying people slap her and she's okay with it. I'm not saying slap the shit out of my friend Linda Gomez. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is that she's very, very loving, and it's actually amazing. And this is why, we're really good friends. She's somebody, she just, like, I consider her one of my, one of my teachers, because she loves so much and so consistently. She's it's amazing. Like to know her is to love her. So she's really amazing. And she's going to be helping me. I'm going to be putting together a little online festival, all about spreading love and fucking raising vibration and waking people up and all this kind of stuff. I'm really excited about it. So she's going to be helping me, get the guests on and do a bunch of stuff and producing. I don't know how. People that needed to be involved, they're going to be involved. She's one of them that's going to help me and what I'm doing. So let's bring her on. I think I want you guys to meet her and just say hi, and we can have a little chat and yeah, we'll have a little hangout. And then if you guys want to come on, also, we have space to have a couple of guys pop on, and people who are doing good, people who are spreading the good vibrations, and maybe, just maybe, if you have something to share that inspires us and is beautiful, maybe you can get one of these shirts signed by this guy sent to you. But you're going to have to be, there's only so many of these, and there's, so many on live stream. You're going to have to be rocking it pretty hard. Okay. So is it guest one or guest two? It's a 50-50. I got two producers on the line. Is it this one? I'm going to take a gamble, guys. I'm going to take a gamble. Ready? Bam.
Wrong one.
You're on the air. Oh, there we go. You're unmuted. Can we hear you? Oh, she's over there. Okay. It was a 50-50 guess and I got it wrong. Bam! There she is.
Hey, Alexander, it's so great to see you here.
What's going on, everybody? So some people are going to be flipping out right now because, like, we're friends from Vilcabamba in Ecuador, where I was living for a long time, back and forth. And so people are going to be like, "What? It's Sasha and Linda. It's crazy." How you doing, girl?
I'm doing wonderful. It's just simply I have a little bit of a sore throat, so you'll forgive my voice today. It's a little bit scratchy, but we'll handle it.
A little bit scratchy.
Scratchy.
So one of the running jokes, I'm going to be making fun of Linda a lot. Spanish people, they just put E in front of everything. It's a little bit scratchy, you know, and an E in front of everything. So I'm always busting their balls because they all do it. It's all. Do you want to explain to people why the Spanish people are doing that?
Well, in Spanish, we have the vowels and the consonants are separated differently. In English, you separate the consonants by beginning with a vowel. In Spanish, it's the consonant and the vowel, and that's a syllable. So everything is pronounced first with a consonant, then with a vowel. And if the vowel is beginning, it's pronounced by itself. So usually before an S, there is always a vowel in Spanish. So it's hard for us to get used to getting the sound instead of S sound.
See, you almost did it then. Yeah. Anyway, it just became so funny. Osho does the same thing. He always apparently it's different. He has a different reason for why, but yeah, it just makes me giggle.
It's an accent thing, I think.
And look at this. One more person loves the shirt. I mean, it's the best shirt ever, Linda. Isn't it the best shirt ever?
Definitely. I love it. I can't wait to have one myself here. We got to make it in Spanish too, in different languages.
You're going to get some. Yeah. Well, we'll talk about that. You said something the other day that was actually really
Froze. Hello.
Yeah, I see you. Can you see me?
Yes. For some reason, you come and go. You've been coming and going the entire program today.
Okay.
Internet's been a pain.
Yeah, I wonder if it's because I'm streaming to DTube. It's doing something weird because it's never been choppy before. So very strange. But we'll figure it out. So you said something that was really profound to me, Linda, and I was like, holy fuck. And I actually hung up the phone and I was like, wow, she's really into love. Holy fuck. Like that's really profound. And so I want to talk about it today because it's really powerful. So you said to me, and I think you know what I'm going to say, but you said to me, you know that expression, Sasha, that expression where you become, you know, the average of the 5 people that you hang out with, you become that. And,
Yes.
And right. And I was like, yeah. And then you said, by that same logic, wouldn't those 5 people become more like the one?
That's precisely. I was thinking about that, right? Because, you know, we scroll to different information throughout the entire day from different sources. And one of the philosophers that I've read said that be careful with who you hang around with, because the 5 people that are around you, that's who you become. And it dawned on me that not necessarily that happens to be truth, unless you're in a very tender age in which you are easily influenced because your character is still building. I believe something like this would apply, you know, but usually when you're in this stage, you're with your parents, you're with your family, you're not by yourself. When you're by yourself already, you're making your own decisions, you're your own person that makes, you know, and decides how to behave. And if you choose to behave with love, even if the people around you are doing completely different from what you are, that's where you're standing. And that's, I believe, where what it really matters is what you're given. I have people ask me all the time, and I know that is part of the discerning part that we've spoken before, but why is it so easy to just simply, you know, judge the person that hurts you, hate them and get them out of your life and completely just cut them off. And it's so easy to do that. And then there are situations in which you love someone so much, but that person is not good for you, so you have to cut them away with all the pain in your heart. You have to tear them off, and what it's like. You've done that. I've done that too, but I am yet to continue learning from that process. However, the loving part that is within you, if that's your choice, the people that are around you should not influence that choice. If they hurt you, oh my God, you're just a sucker. No, it's not about being a sucker. It's simply that I'm making my choice to stand my ground. My behavior is what it is. My character is built. This is who I am. These are my principles. These are my morals. This is my spine, my kundalini. This is how I follow my life, love. And that's it. Whether people do it or not, that's their choice. It's their problem. It's not mine. If they do wrong by me, that was their choice to do wrong by me. My choice is to continue sending them love and sending them light. And not because I want to be praised by it, but because I want to make sure that that vibration stays within, because of the Merkaba that's covering the earth. It's built upon vibration of love. And if we allow in our hearts to be tainted by an emotion of an outsider that behaved on their own accord, and if we allow it to hurt us and to affect our vibration, then we're the ones that are making the mistake of not allowing us to be loved. I don't know if I'm making sense. Sometimes my English just runs.
You had a Tony Montana moment there where you said something like Tony, like really Spanish. I was like, oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. I like that, when you get a little bit spicy, I like my Spanish women a little bit spicy, Come on, Linda. Come on. You got that good stuff. No, totally. I mean, this is the problem that we're having with planet Earth today, right? People are they're too scared to be them. They're too scared to love. They're too scared to, even when they know that they know what the right thing is. They know what the moral thing is to do, but they're too scared to do it. And so everybody's being some version that they think will be more palatable to other people. Oh yeah, I'll let this go, I'll let that go. Don't say this, don't say, just play along. And it's like imagine if people just started like 100% like, no, this is the right thing. I imagine we just chose to love. Imagine we just chose to do the right thing and to love each other, even when people were damaged and traumatized and not ready. Holy shit. It's an amazing thing. I mean, when you said that to me, because I agree with that statement, like you become the average of it. It's a really powerful statement. Yeah, of course, if you're hanging out with 5 people who are, drinking and kicking the shit out of people and being fucking idiots, just people who are being, it's going to affect you, right? Like, it's not good. Like, I feel it. I'm in a high vibration, but if I'm hanging out with somebody who's really in a very different place, I can feel that heaviness. I can still feel it. I can still feel that pull. And I can say, okay, it's okay. I can visualize my shield. I can, I know who I am, but still, if someone is really in it, you can feel it, man. Like we do all affect each other because we're human beings and we're in a body, and we're sharing this energy. So it's normal.
You said that we're one.
We're one. So of course you're literally everybody. Yeah, you're everybody. But while we're in the body, people who are around us, we can feel their energy more closely because we're still anchored in here. But it really says something about you when you're just like, yeah, but the 1 would affect the 5, and it's like, yeah, that's true and that's beautiful. But part of me wants to also say, unless you have like there's got to be boundaries. Like, this is the thing. This is the thing that I've been talking about a lot, having compassionate boundaries, because like you can love people, but if you're loving people and you're doing the right thing and you're trying to help them and they continually do things that are affecting your life badly, bringing down your vibration, making you have to work harder, sabotaging your ability to be successful. You know what I'm saying? Like, and oh, but I'm just the love. Yeah, you're the love, but your love is not being reciprocated. And so if you're not around people who are actually appreciating that and benefiting from that, and you know what I'm saying, that may not be for your highest good. Because if it's stopping you from becoming your highest version, how many more people can you love and can you help when you get to that next level in your own awakening? You see what I'm saying? So if you're hanging out with people that are preventing you, even though you're loving them and you're helping them, if they're stopping you from expanding, they're not the people that are supposed to be around you.
Yeah, I agree with you on
So
that side.
there's gotta be a balance there,
There's got to be
you
a
know?
balance. That's correct.
Yeah.
There's got to be a balance because you can only teach until so much, and then you have to know when the student is just not absorbing and learning. You plant the seed, you leave the idea, you leave that love right there. It might not bloom in the moment that you are around these people. You might not even see it in that moment, but it will happen later after you walk away from their life, or when you're not even watching. You will see how that seed that you planted is going to make a difference on their life, and it might not make a difference in their life, relationship related with you directly, because again, we cannot take any of these personal. It's just normal human beings on a perfection of growth. That's
Mm.
it. We're all growing, we're all learning, we're all becoming better people. That's just what it is. And the more that we're able to accept each other the way we are, love each other the way we are, we're able to connect a lot easier, I believe. um, I've hugged people that are very angry and that are responding to me like they're not supposed to be responding, and I throw myself to just hold them and say, calm down, this is not what I meant, let me give you a hug. And they feel patronized because most people are afraid of receiving love because they think, oh, she wants something from me. Oh, oh yeah, there are intentions behind it. So most people are not ready to completely grow into that love because they're afraid. They've never been loved like this before. They've never been held tight before. They've never been, without any morbid thoughts or without any interests or desires. Just hug and hold and feel the energy of love go up and down, between two people. It's a magical feeling that most people fear. And that's an interesting concept.
I mean, yeah, Linda, you just opened up a big can of worms, and I think we have to go there because it's so it's so interesting, right? No, it's true. So, have you noticed? Like everybody's noticed this before, right? You guys in the stream, people are uncomfortable giving a real hug. Have you noticed that? Giving or receiving, to actually just be like, "Hey, man, come here." Like people are, even before COVID, okay, before the bullshit a year ago, people were still afraid to do and I have to say to people, hey man, it's okay. I'm not going to hurt you, right? Let me hug me for real. Let me feel the love for real. And I would, I'd have to hold people and force it. Don't leave me. No, but it's true. People, so and it's so people are already uncomfortable with that. And also at those lower levels of consciousness, not to put anyone down, but when you're calibrating in the fear, all the separation based stuff, your reality is you're in survival, right? If you're calibrating below a 200 on the scale of consciousness, you're not at that point where you're loving on people you're just not there yet. It's more a survival game, and you're in the fear. So naturally, if somebody is loving you, it's not in your reality that someone could be unconditionally loving. It's not in your reality. It's because you're not there. You're just not there. It's not something that you're experiencing. And so the ego, because you're in that frequency, you're in that ego consciousness, the only reason somebody could actually be loving you is that they want to get something from you, because that's your reality. And that's fucked up. It really is.
Oh, Alexander, you have to think of it, how programming has hurt us in such a way. When we were younger, how did we grow up? The parents will tell us, okay, if you do this right, you're going to get this. But if you do this wrong, you're not going to get this. So we've always been conditioning love. We've been conditioning reading. You're punished. Go to your room. Go read a book. What are we doing? We're creating out of reading a punishment and creating out of love as a trophy, when love is what we are in nature, is within us, is within every single vibrating cell of our bodies, is who we are, and it's what we came here to do. It's what we came here to do, to heal all the bad energy that the earth, once upon a time, while they were in war in so many ways, the earth separated us from automatically being in the state of love. And this is a very sad reality that we can actually fix if we all come to do the things that you say. We connect to believe that we're one, and we connect to just love each other without having to have any kind of conditioning or expecting anything back. just love. It's easy. It's who we are. And we should not be afraid to love or receive love. That should be something natural within us that we've lost because of the programming.
Yep. Programming and trauma-based mind control, conditioning. It's so unnatural. It's so unnatural. Like to get humanity to this place, again, even before this last year, right? Even before that, to get to that place where we're suspicious of people who are loving on us, that we can't trust that it's weird, that people are uncomfortable with. I mean, think about that. It's so crazy that people are uncomfortable with unconditional love.
And it's delicious.
It is. It's the best because we know one of those expressions that's true: to give is to receive, right? So the more I love on people, the more just comes back to me. Well, it's the same thing with healing. I'll tell you what, because I've been trained. I've done a couple of, so my teacher Paul teaches energy healing, and so I learned from him, and I did another thing. So same thing with healing. When you actually give energy with the intention to heal somebody, you actually start healing yourself. It's crazy. That's what I'm telling you. You go. There's this one group called Suhio Mahikari, and they've got centers all around the world. And you go there, and they just do energy healing on you. And of course, it's free. But of course, they try and get you to take their course and whatever. So they've got their thing. But they're good. They're good people, and they're doing healing work. And when you actually do you just hold up your hand and then you focus on and you do healing on people. Every time I'm doing it to other people, I literally am getting blasted. Because, and it makes sense, right? It just makes sense because you're healing yourself.
Well, when you're teaching a class, any class, you have to study it, right? That's exactly how it is. You teach love. Imagine you're lucky. You get to study it.
Yeah.
You teach love and you get to study it. Oh my gosh, that's like magic right there.
Magic, totally. It's a fucking unbelievable. So whatever you're putting out there, and this is a very simple spiritual principle, but people need to get it and live it. What you get out is exactly what you get back. In every sense, vibrationally, intentionally, energetically, whatever you're putting out there into the world, because you're doing it to yourself. There's no one else out there. It's all you. It's just different versions of you. So you're literally, it's a declaration. It's insane. Whatever you're putting out there is going to come right back at you. So if you're going around trying to help people, trying to heal people, putting out those good vibrations, it just comes around in a circle. It's ridiculous. And people have done experiments, even with things like money. People who hold on to money, they lose all the money. But people who just let it flow and they go out there and they just give money to people, they mysteriously have crazy stories of just money coming back. These shirts. I mean, look. Just one really quick story. So these shirts. So I've taken any money for these shirts yet. I've just been giving them to people that I meet that are in the love. I just gave away 2 last night. I meet people and I'm like, hey, as long as you're spreading those love vibrations, have a shirt I want. And they're like, are you serious? I'm like, yeah, 100% organic cotton, made with love by women in India who are amazing women. They get paid really well. Fair trade, like the highest quality. You can feel it. It's unbelievable quality, made with love. And I give these to people, and they're like, how much do you want? I'm like, I don't want anything. I want you to spread the love. There's a moment where they go, oh, fuck, man, you got to be kidding me. I'm like, no, bro, give me a hug. That's the point of this company I'm starting, to spread the love vibration everywhere. It's not about making money. It's about spreading these messages and spreading the love as far and wide as possible. And any money that comes in, we're going to run the business and have it be successful, but we're going to I think I'm going to go with 50%. 50% of profits are going to be going on the blockchain, that they're automatically going to be distributed to companies that are getting water to people that don't have water, getting food to people that don't have food. The real, not the ones not the charities that are like
real needs.
Ones, not the fake ones where they're just stealing your fucking money, which is, by the way, most charities are just stealing. They're all scams. But there are real ones where people are actually going and building wells for people who don't have water. You know what I'm saying? That's where the money's going to be going. When I'm making millions of dollars, that's where the money's going to be going. And that's the way we build this future world. Is that we start businesses based on love and helping people, not on making profit, right? So I'm going to do that. And Spirit told me directly, you're starting this clothing company to spread these vibrations, and you're only going to use crypto. And they're going to tell you you're crazy, and you're going to do it anyway. And I said, okay, fine. And that's what I'm doing. And we're almost ready to launch, but I'm just promoting it, talking about it, and giving away these shirts for now. So quick story. I was doing I'm at the Freedom Rally here in Vancouver a couple weeks ago, and I wanted to and you know they print flyers and you know they have posters, and you know they're going out there and spreading, you know, to people to wake up against this crazy false flag operation that we're all living through. And I thought, okay, well, I'd like to raise some money for them. So I said, okay, I'm gonna sell for these shirts, but all the money, 100% of the money, is going to go to these guys for their expenses. So I sold a few shirts, and I just, you know, so I didn't even take the money back that I need to make the shirt. I just said all the money's going to them. It's a gift. So we sold a few shirts, and they got a little cash. Now some guy walks up to me after that and goes, "Hey man, here, let me give you this," and he just gives me $50. And I'm just like, he goes, "Hey, I just love what you're doing. I want to give you this." And I said, "Well, okay, cool, great. Let me at least give you a shirt." He goes, "I don't even want the shirt, man. I'm happy already. I just want you to have the $50. And I was like, "You don't even want a shirt? Are you crazy?" Like, he's like, no, I love you. It's all good, bro. And he just walks off. So a guy just gave me $50 because I'm up on stage honking these to raise money for these guys, just spreading the love. The guy just gives me $50. Who gives somebody $50? He just gave me $50. And I'm like, okay, well,
an important thing too, Sasha. There is a very important thing that I forgot to mention that is really, I think, imminent for us to take into account. You were giving love to different people out there, and yet the love that came back to you came from a completely different person of the ones that you were reaching out to. The same thing happens with our couples, our partners, our friends, our family, whoever is close by us. We give them and give them and give them love, and sometimes we feel ignored by them, or they're not giving us back the same type of love because they don't love the same way we do, because love is just a completely different language for each person. So I've often wondered, God, but I'm always giving love and I don't get it back. And it's what's the dealio? And you usually get it back, but from the people that you even less expected. You know, you might not necessarily get it in the ways that you wanted, but you get that love back. You get it in the form of a beautiful contribution. Sometimes we get it in the form of somebody listening to us enough to make us feel better. And it's not necessarily the person that we gave love to.
Yeah, Linda, you know what the beautiful thing is? Isn't this fun, Linda? Isn't it fun? You were nervous coming out here to talk to me. You were nervous, and it's fine. It's just like us normally talking, and it just happens to be the people in the room. That's all. It's when we get addicted to loving because it's our nature and it feels good just to love, and we can let go of any of the expectations. That's when it's real love, unconditional love. And I'm only getting to that place. Honestly, I'm almost 42 years old. I'm only gotten to that this last year. I feel like I'm really getting to that place of just loving people unconditionally, and it's a process. And I'm a big boy, and I'm just getting to that place now. I'm like, oh, I could just love, where I can love unconditionally. Another story, an interesting story. It happened a couple of months ago. I was at a party, a friend's birthday party, and I don't know any of the people there. And this one woman, she had this really cool pimp jacket. She had this really cool pimp jacket. And she was just, other people were just wearing it. And I'm like putting it on. I'm like, oh, this jacket's super pimp. It's got fluff on it. It's amazing. I would actually put the picture up if I had a really cool jacket, but it was too small for me. If it was big enough for me, I would have bought it off her in a second. So this other dude puts on the jacket, and it looks so pimp on him. The black guy looks like Lenny Kravitz. So he's wearing this pimp jacket, and it's just fucking amazing. And I'm like, dude, and she wanted like whatever. I think she wanted $60 for it or something, 40 or $60. And he's like, yeah, I don't know. And he looked so good. And I just walked up to her. So how much do you want for it? She goes, $60. I pulled out $60. I give it to her. I said, hey man, congratulations. That's her new jacket. And he just paused and he goes, yo, are you serious? I'm like, yeah, bro. Are you kidding me? It's pimp as fuck. You have the universe. God wants you to have that jacket, bro. Okay. And you got it. That's it. Don't worry about it. Right. So I just did it out of love. Cause it's like, this guy he looks so good. He looks like a porn star. I mean, the guy needs to have the jacket. That's all I have to say. He has to have it. So what happens instantly? So I just do this out of love, and that's it. I'm like, there you go, enjoy it. And then so then we're hanging out in the kitchen, and I'm just dancing, and I'm doing a little Tai Chi and shit. I'm feeling good, and we start chatting about kung fu movies and shit. And I'm like, oh yeah, I used to love Bruce Lee. I love kung fu movies. I've always loved martial arts and stuff. And then a guy goes, oh, I have something that you would like. One of the guys leaves the room, comes back in the room, and he brings this kung fu, those kung fu outfits that you wear, like kung fu masters wear, the actual, like with the buttons and anyway. So he comes in wearing one of those. I'm like, this is amazing. This is actual kung fu. This is so awesome. And he's like, yeah, man, try it on. I put on this thing. I'm moving. I look great in it. It's amazing. And then he goes, hey, guess what, man? I want you to have it. I'm like, what? He's like, kung fu. And I'm like, this is the best kung fu ever. It's amazing. So the next day I go to my Tai Chi teacher, and I'm wearing the kung fu outfit, and he's like laughing his ass off. Anyway, So it's beautiful. So now I have this epic kung fu outfit, and I have this cool story about me fucking buying this guy, and then me immediately manifesting this cool kung fu outfit, which I've always actually secretly wanted to have a kung fu outfit immediately. And it all happened just because I was loving. And I wasn't thinking about like, oh, should I spend this money? No, who gives a shit about the money? I love this guy. I want him to have this jacket. It was just a flow. And literally immediately within 20 minutes of me being in that flow, I'm wearing a new kung fu outfit that's awesome. And I'm taking funny pictures with it. Now I've got the story. And it all happened because I was in that moment of listening to love. And I'm just like, love is telling me to buy this guy this jacket because it looks so pimp on him. And then boom, and it just happened.
See, and there's another magic thing right there in that situation you had. That you were living in abundance. Yes, it was. When you are living in abundance, usually that is something that it reciprocates. It's a pay it forward situation as well. Living in abundance also is part of when you live in love. It just runs to you.
Yep. Yeah, it's amazing. It's so good. It's so good, Linda. So everybody, you've gotten to meet Linda. It's Linda. Come on, guys. Let's send some love and some roses to Linda. She's my good friend for years. She's one of my favorite humans. She's in my soul tribe. She's one of my close friends, and she's an amazing human being. So send her the love. You've all got to meet her, and now you'll know if you guys are coming in the back room and to hang out. It's going to be Linda back in there producing and stuff. So now you know who you're dealing with. You're dealing with Linda, not just a random person. It's fucking Linda. She's amazing, and she's going to be there.
It takes one amazing person to recognize another.
Yeah. Stop it. And she flirts all the time, guys. So just understand, she's going to be flirt. If you're coming in the back room, she's going to be telling you how good you look. She's going to be sending you flower signs. She does it with everybody. So just know she's a big flirt. She doesn't mean it. You're not going to get lucky, but she's like, so that's it.
You never know, Sasha. You never know.
Well, I shouldn't say too much. So great, Lynn. So thanks so amazing. I'm happy you got to come on and everybody got to meet you because you're going to be around.
Thank you very much. I really greatly appreciate it.
I love you, Linda. I miss you. I miss you so much.
Miss you bunches too. Miss you bunches, and love your show, and I love what you're doing, and I admire you deeply. I am very happy to see there is a beautiful human being or a beautiful version of me out there doing what needs to be done.
We're all doing it. We're all doing it.
Thank you so much.
I love you, Linda.
Thank you.
I'll see you in the back room. Ciao, ciao. And you can take your, you can practice your, there you go. She took herself off here. Yeah. All right. Wasn't that epic, guys? Wasn't that fantastic? It's Linda. We were talking about love, everybody. We're talking about love. And now's a good point to plug it. Just to get you guys excited. I am putting together a little online festival. Yes. It's, I'm going to be called the Infinite Being Festival. It's very exciting. And it's going to be all about love, opening up your heart, love, healing, and consciousness. That's what it's going to be. I'm talking to some people. We're going to have a date soon. It's going to be an online love fest, basically. I know everyone's doing it. I'm late to the trend. Everybody's been doing online things. Well, listen, before the online things, I've been organizing live events since about 2010. Initially direct dating summits, then it was Infinite Man summits, and we've done several all around the world. And I knew that I wanted to, before the false flag, I wanted to do an Infinite Being Festival all about love and consciousness, raising your vibration. And so it's been on my mind for a long time, and I know the world's probably going to open up in the next couple of months, and we'll be good. But right now, I thought let's start one online and get it going, and you know what I'm saying, and meet some cool speakers, and I can start that going. And then once the world opens up, then we'll do an Infinite Being Festival live, where we can hug and do meditations and cacao ceremonies and breath work and all kinds of It's going to be fucking epic. I'm pretty sure the first one's going to be in Vancouver this summer. But we're going to do a digital version really, really soon. So I want to confirm some speakers before I announce it officially. But yeah, make sure you're in the Telegram group, the Woke as Fuck Media. Meet in the Telegram group, and I will let everybody know what's going on in there. Remember, this could be the last time I'm live streaming to YouTube. I'm just saying, because I dropped a lot of truth bombs. So who knows? But yeah, so I'm going to do that. It's going to be exciting. Can you imagine like 2 days online of us doing breathing meditations, potentially dancing, potentially even like, yoga, like, just us doing our thing with amazing interviews and dropping knowledge and having panels where we're talking to each other all about love, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what's coming, and it's going to be good. So make sure to be in the Telegram group to get the notifications, because that's going to be happening. Apparently, we got some people on the stream who want to talk to Sasha. My producers have let them in the room. So go ahead, put them on. I see one right here. Go ahead. I'll let Dion or Linda push that button and bring them on the show. I'm gonna let them. Bam!
Woo! Hey, what's up, Sasha?
What's up,
How's
man?
it going?
Good, brother. I'm fucking great, as you can tell. How can I not be great?
Absolutely.
How can I not be great? I got love in my heart. I got all these beautiful people in the room. Life is amazing. How else could I be?
Absolutely. Loving the stream today. Good stuff.
Thanks, brother.
Really.
What's going
I
on?
love what you said about viruses, too.
Yeah, the truth is uncomfortable, and yet nothing to do with what's on the TV.
Yeah, there's a big problem with viruses that I've been trying to talk to you about, and that I'm really happy you're letting people know about, because there's no real proof viruses exist. They never actually isolated a single virus. And well, I don't mean to just jump right in and hijack your stream, but
fuck it, jump in, baby. That's what we're here for. Fuck it.
But yeah, I guess why not? You know, like, there's been some real big issues with like with HIV and stuff like that people have gone through. Like this girl Christine Maggiore, she's actually passed away now, but she lived for decades after an HIV positive diagnosis that she said was totally bunk, and she lived fine for decades on no medicine, had 2 children, and then eventually died in her 50s. And then they tried to say, oh, that was HIV. She died of AIDS. But there's no evidence of that. I mean, and that's not how it works according to them, too. You know, and actually, the same thing happened to me. I'm actually living proof of the bullshit that is HIV as well. I was diagnosed positive 7 years ago. I lived 5 years of my life thinking I was positive, telling people this. Changed my whole life. It destroyed me. It made me ill. I became disabled. You know, when you tell someone something like that, it just messes up your head. And that's what viruses are. It's a mental thing that causes all this anxiety. And if you ask me, it's a great way of population control. And just, you know, to put people in fear in general so you can control them. And yeah, people really need to educate themselves on this, because, I mean, I don't want to tell, I'm not a doctor, but, you know, that's the problem. We only listen to doctors and we don't do our own research. And we just think that, what, doctors can't lie? Of course they can. They want money too, you know, like, I'm not saying all doctors are bad or anything, but a lot of them are very confused and they don't even know these things.
That's the thing. That's what's interesting about propaganda and mind control. You might be saying something out of your mouth. You don't know whether it's true. You've been told to say it. You might believe it's true. You might not believe it. Some people know straight up that they're lying. Other people might think they're saying something that's true, and it's complete fucking bullshit, right? So there's degrees, right? There's plenty of doctors out there. I would guess the majority of doctors in the medical system, even though they're hurting shit tons of people, they don't even know. They don't even know. They've been so brainwashed and conditioned into believing that the system that they're in is the right one, you know. But if you look at the history of that, doctors used to all be naturopaths. They used to actually look at you, find the symptom, and actually use, whether it's herbs, tincture, energy. They'd have all kinds. 100 years ago, they had energy technologies that you don't even hear about now, because they would actually heal people. They would actually heal people and get you better without pharmaceuticals. They had sound technologies, they had light technologies, I'm telling you, man, they had 100 years ago, they had it all going on. And when they took over the medical system, they got rid of everything, man, everything. You're a quack if you talk about anything. If you talk about sound healing, energy healing, prayer, they'll tell you you're crazy for praying. I mean, everything is backwards. It's insane. So yeah, man,
it really is.
It really is, everything. And it's so out there now. It's so out there. It's so out there in the open. You have to be choosing. You have to really make a conscious choice to stay asleep at this point. That's where we're heading now. You have to go, fuck it. No, I want to be ignorant. I'm not interested in reality. I'm not interested in it. I just want to be asleep. You have to actually declare to the universe, I don't want to wake up. That's what it's coming to right now.
And that's part of the biggest problem I run into is I'm literally living proof. Like, look at me, you know, I'm not dying of AIDS. I'm in good shape. I make videos of my shirt off all the time to show people this, not to show off, but to just show I'm alive and well, which was the name of that group Christina Maggiore started, by the way. It's literally called Alive and Well. But the biggest problem I run into is this cognitive dissonance and this, like, people get angry, you know, when you challenge their belief system. And I've had, like, learning to love people through that is really challenging. But you've helped me, you know, with that, because that's what I was doing wrong. I would get upset back, and then it just causes conflict. And it's like, no, these people, they're just scared, you know. And yeah, it may take a few tries to get through to them, but they have to eventually get to that point, like you said, where they consciously see, okay, choosing truth is better personally for me and my life and my health and my well-being. You know, they don't see that right now. And they think that the delusion, if they feel it gives them some kind of safety, and safety is always a delusion. So it's about getting to them to the point where they can see that. And that involves gaining their trust a lot of times. Some people just may never get to that point, but it's a process, you know, and I've been discovering that. So,
Dude, 100%, man. And I can see you really been learning and growing. Hey, brother, you come a long way.
yeah, man, I really have. Like,
You come a long way.
I really have. I'm still changing a lot every day. It's really interesting, but yeah, I'm a totally different person than I was like a few years ago, even a few months ago.
Brother,
And,
I can see the love emanating from your eyes.
Can you?
Yeah. Can you guys see it?
Thank
When
you.
people are in the love, the pupils are bigger, and it's an energy thing. But as soon as you came on, I could literally see it. The same thing. Linda has it. I've got a lot of people. The love, when the love flowers in the heart, you can actually see it in the eyes. You can detect it.
That's so funny you say that, because I was videotaping myself the other day and I was looking at my eyes and they look different. I was like, they look brighter or something.
Yeah,
that's so funny you say that, though.
Because you're calibrating in the 500s, so you're in the love.
Awesome.
And once you go in the love, yeah.
Oh,
you're around 540, which is joy, actually, and it's a really nice spot.
Yeah, well, I was in the fear state for a long time. So, but that's what people need to know, is that when that low means there's a high. You know, the lowest of the lows means you just have to get to the polarity. You know, do you know what I mean? Like as depressed as you can get, the opposite happiness is also reality, can be reality, and will be, as long as you get through it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And that's, dude, brother, exactly what you're saying on an individual level. That's all that's happening on a global level right now. Humanity needs to go so into the fucking delusional gutter of lies and separation and fear to make it, to see this cannot be the truth, right? To go bam, to go into the love. So the explosion that's about to happen from that fear and separation into the other end to absolute love and unity consciousness, it's going to be fucking epic. I mean, they're saying out there, if you listen to some of the people who are channeling and stuff, they're saying this explosion of consciousness that's going to happen on planet Earth is like nothing that's ever been seen in the galaxy. Like, it's literally a galactic event, because we're going to go from darkness and fear and just ignorance to the opposite end of the spectrum, full love, full healing. Like, it's going to be in what's about to happen on this planet is unfucking believable, and it's already happening. It's already happening. We can feel it. Some of us that are paying attention, we already know we're already in the new vibration. The planetary consciousness hit 502 on Christmas. Bam! We had a massive explosion in consciousness, and then it went back down, and it's higher than it's ever been now, right? And it's going to keep, as anyone who knows that's on a spiritual path, when you have these big awakenings, you have a massive spike, new reality, and then you integrate it for a while, right? And you balance out and you sort of find your ground and you're like, okay, I think I'm okay. And then when you're ready, bam, there's another spike. So we're spiking. The global consciousness is starting to awaken. So it can't be stopped. Once spiritual awakening starts for humans, you can't stop it. You can't.
Yeah. And I can feel it. Like, just since I've been giving out love, like really just trying to do that to people, it's changed the way people respond to me. I've noticed that. So, you know, maybe sometimes too, just going at somebody with information isn't the right thing to do just first off, you know, like just try loving them first and gaining their trust, because a lot of times that's the problem, you know, not information, is that the people just don't feel loved, so they can't even accept any of your information because they're just so scared, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, like something happened last week at the gym where this guy was just off of what you were saying. This guy was kind of taking forever on a machine. He kind of looked like he wasn't feeling too well, and I wanted to use it. They were about to close, so I go up and I try to just talk to him like, "Hey, do you mind if I use the machine?" And he totally snapped on me, and he was like, "Oh, what are you doing? Just let me work out, blah blah blah." And I was like, "Whoa, dude, I'm just talking to you, man. It's okay." And I started calling him friend, and you know, I could see something was not right, and I just said, it's okay, go ahead and work. He started yelling, and I said, "Go ahead and work out, my friend, it's okay." And then I saw him like a week later, and he actually came up to me and he apologized, and he was like, "Look, man, I'm sorry, I was having an anxiety attack that kept me up all week, that I responded to you that way." And I was just amazed, like nothing like that had ever happened to me before. You know, and it was just, he just totally opened up and totally apologized. And it was just really cool. And he was suffering because of Corona. He was totally at Corona.
Your sound just cut out, mate, my friend. There you go. No, it's like an echo. So whatever you did, you knocked your mic. But okay, yeah. So, but yeah, man, totally resonate with what you're saying. It really is about, the thing is, like, it's interesting. It's like when I was out for a while with this group, Hugs Over Masks, and they're educating people, giving, you know, they're standing there with flyers, and we, you know, if people want to hug, you hug them. If people want information about why masks are dangerous, we give them flyers, and it's a really good movement to create awareness here in Canada. And they've got good resources. So if anybody actually wants to get some flyers where they can actually print them out, if you want to talk to people, wake people up, I do recommend the Hugs Over Masks. You can find them they're on Telegram, they're on Facebook, they're all over the place. But I was out there on the streets trying to wake people up, and it's really interesting energetically. I noticed if you start talking to people and you come at it from like, "Hey, you need to wake up, you need to know this," or whatever, you know what I'm saying? People, their egos react, and right away it creates a conflict, because it's like, now suddenly you're someone who knows something and that they don't know. So now you're making them inferior, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're right and they're wrong. So if you don't connect, if they don't feel your love first, you're not even going to have a conversation. And so I was learning this from Paul, my soul dad, and teacher. You know, it's about connecting with people energetically first. So when I'm just there in love and I look at someone and I'm just smiling and I'm just like, "Hey, brother, how you doing, man? Hey, I got love for you." You know, I'm just sending out that love. If I'm just sitting in it, or I'm just smiling, or just say hi to someone, say, "Hey, brother, how are you? Beautiful day." You know, and I just start talking about normal stuff. "Hey, man, look, we're in Vancouver. It's not raining. It's sunny. I'm happy today. God bless you." And I just spread out those vibrations. And then somebody wants to, and they connect enough to look at me and go, "Oh yeah, it's a nice day." And then from that space, starting to talk to them a little bit, and just, "Hey, how are you? Like, where do you live? Like, where are you from? What's your story?" And just having a normal love-based human talk for like a minute or two, where they really feel your love, that you actually give a fuck about them. From that place, then you can go, "So, do you think they're telling us the truth about this whole situation on the news?" Then you can start going there, you see? But you have to connect on that level of love. That's the secret. That's the secret to everything. To everything. When people feel your love and they know that's where you're coming from, then a true conversation can begin, even an uncomfortable conversation. But if you just start hitting someone with facts because you're right and they need to wake up, that's not the right place. That's coming from ego, and it's going to react. Egos are going to react to it, and you're not going to help them or yourself. Nobody. You're still muted, bro. I think your mic is fucked. I can hear it, but it's fucked. Just don't use that headset. Just use your laptop one. There we go.
Stopped working too.
There we go. Now I can hear you.
Is it working? Okay,
Yeah,
somebody called and then the mic stopped working. I don't know what the hell happened.
It's weird. We can hear you like this. But yeah, so totally, right? It makes sense. You got to connect on that level first. Otherwise, it's out the window.
Yeah, and love them even more if they, you know, won't break down their ego the first time. I mean, because a lot of people they don't even know what ego is. They have no idea they're even in it all day long, and they think that's who they are.
They think it's who they are.
It's kind of funny too once you see that and know this stuff, like, because then you kind of see how silly people are. Like, even yourself, like you look back on your old self and you're just like, wow,
what the fuck was I doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't know. And humor is a good way too. If you can make people laugh, because it's just that instantly breaks down the ego. When somebody starts kind of laughing.
That's a great comment from Nickel. If love isn't working, increase the dose. That's legit.
Exactly. I like that. Yeah.
Did you come up with that, or did someone else come up with that? Don't lie, but that's really good.
That's a good one.
Well, so dude, Matthew, that's so cool. How long you been tuning into the show or stalking me?
About not that long, really. Actually, probably about 3 months, maybe. Oh, wow. I'm estimating. Yeah, like I started waking up, like studying viruses and other psyops, like 9/11. There's some real weird shit going on there. The buildings turned to freaking dust. Okay, they didn't actually collapse.
Yeah. One of the buildings was so depressed that the other two went down, it committed suicide and imploded itself. Did you see that? That's quite a trick. A building loves you when it takes its own life because you've left. That's love, guys. That's love. I mean, I've lost relatives before, but I don't pop myself immediately when other people die. I continue. You know what I'm saying?
And there was, according to their own story, there's 2 planes, but literally, a lot of people don't know this. 6 buildings were destroyed that day. All the ones with the WTC prefix. How does that happen with 2 planes? Like, Manhattan was a disaster zone. I mean, people were. Why did people jump out the window? That never happens. Go watch any video of any fire, and you will not see people jumping out the window to their death immediately after the fire starts, which is exactly what happened that day. So, I mean, there's a lot of really weird, like, people have an instinct to survive. They don't just say, fuck it, there's a fire, I'm gonna jump out the window on a 100-story. It's just weird. Like, people could just put themselves in that situation and see, like, it's just not what would happen in reality. But it happened that day. But yeah.
I mean, it's false flag after false flag, right? This whole thing on January 6th, like a bunch of people breaking in. It was all staged. It's all obviously staged. You can see police officers letting people in. There's no fighting. People are like, yeah, come on in. They're just letting people in. It's all staged. It's all a fucking show. It's ridiculous. How do people, even the woman who got shot, as soon as I saw it, I'm like, this beautiful woman, 14 years in the army. She's got kids. Oh, she died. No, she didn't. No, she didn't. There's people playing in slow motion that thing. You can see the guy turn the gun to the left and the bullet goes down the fucking hallway and then she falls down. Give me a fucking break. It's all staged. Everything. It's all staged. There's nothing going on.
No, it is. I mean, it really is. Most of it is staged. Sometimes they'll take real events and then use them in other ways. I mean, there's a number of tricks they do that I've caught onto that I'm just amazed by, really. But I mean, and it's like reality is an illusion, like they said, but now they've put other illusions in place. And now it's like this layer of illusion on like so many different levels that it's all just one big illusion at this point.
Yeah.
But people really buy into that shit, man. They really
They are sadly really buying into it. It's ridiculous. But it's absurd. But it's really coming to an end now, man. It's really coming into an end. Like it's over. It's over. It's just a matter of how is it going to be allowed to come in layers so that people don't have full meltdowns? And that's actually what I wanted the stream to be about, and we didn't even really get.
You froze.
The absolute.
There you go.
Just to be that love, just to be there for them and just say, hey, man, yep, welcome to the real world. It's okay. You're going to be okay. We've known about it for a while. You're fine. You're safe. Nothing bad's going to you're good. But yes, this is reality. Everything you've been told has been a lie from day one, from your birth. It's all been a lie. welcome to the real world. And we have to love them and just hold them and be like, it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we should be afraid of not discovering the truth, not afraid of the truth, you know, like that's hurting us way more, you know, not knowing. But again, there's this illusion of safety within it all that people they just can't get over that. They really have bought into the idea of safety that, you know, safety is always an illusion. I mean, yes, we're also always safe in the idea that there's a God and all that, but you know, any government official promising you safety with a mask or a lockdown or any of this shit, it's always a lie. And it's just amazing how many times people will buy into that lie over and over again, even though it's been shown not to be true over and over again. I mean, even if 9/11 was real, it shows there's no safety right there, you know, like, but people just don't think about it.
It's a disconnection from self. That's really what it is. When you really don't know who you are or your nature, and so you can't connect to the ultimate truth. You are love. You are existence. Your consciousness forever. So you can never be hurt. That's the irony here. The one thing that can never actually happen to any of us is that we actually truly get hurt or die. No one can die. There's no such thing as death. There's never been death. You can only shift into other forms. Now, physically, the body can be injured, sure, but it's so what? People, it doesn't mean anything. It's like, okay, yeah, your body gets injured, so what? It gets injured, but you the essence of your soul, the energy that is you, can never be diminished, can never be destroyed, can never cease to exist. It's impossible. So it's actually a lack of spiritual knowledge. That's the problem here. If people actually knew our nature as consciousness, and that you can never really be hurt, and actually even in the physical body, unless there was some lesson for you to be learned, you wouldn't manifest a disease or having your leg broken or any of these things. These things happen to people that need to be woken up, that need to have these experiences. That's the truth. If you need to get sick, you will. If you need to get sick to wake up or to change your life or to have a realization, if that's part of your awakening journey, there's nothing you can do to prevent you from getting sick or getting into a car accident or breaking your leg. If that's actually in your path of awakening, you need to get through it. You need to experience it and get through it. But on the same flip side, if you're already conscious and working on yourself and trying to live in alignment with, higher principles, and you're doing the work and you're not hurting other people and you're really doing your best in your own healing and awakening, there's no need for you to manifest a crazy illness. Illness, A Course in Miracles talks about this. A disease and illness is actually a cry for spiritual awakening. That's actually what it is. It's a cry for spiritual awakening. If there's no need, if you're already waking up and you're on your path and you're doing your best and you're trying to live well, there's no need for you to manifest a terrible disease. There's no need. Nothing happens by random. We all pick the life we're going into and all the major things that are going to happen. We pick it. There's no random anything. That's another part of the lie. Oh yeah, people fuck and then they make babies. No, actually, even that's not true. People don't fucking make babies. Souls exist. We all have contracts. We're all already in our growth as infinite beings, evolving. And we decide, okay, we want to incarnate. When we decide our mother and father, who they're going to be, all the contracts are made up there. We look at where we're going to be born, when we're going to meet our partner, what our passion is going to be, what we're working on the left. We figure all this out. Then we come in. So if part of the contract, part of the agreement you made before you came in was, yep, at this age, you're gonna be living, you're gonna be kind of an asshole, and this thing's gonna happen. It's gonna wake you the fuck up, and this is how you start to heal, and you're gonna become this amazing being because you're gonna overcome this fucking hardship. Yeah, that hardship is coming, and you're gonna have to overcome it. And there's nothing else you can do but trust that that's what you're supposed to be experiencing and get through it and become that highest version of yourself. That's what illness is. You won't get sick unless there's a reason for it. That's the spiritual truth of our reality. That's how it really works. So it's absolutely insane to live in fear. It's a lack of spiritual knowledge, and it's insanity. It's cognitive dissonance. There's to be afraid. You are infinite consciousness forever. There's nothing to be afraid of. Nothing ever.
Absolutely. And fear will kill you too. And if you ask me,
and ironically, fear lowers your immune system on a physical body. Fear and stress lower your immune system more than anything. It's actually the main thing. It's the main thing. So again, in opposite land, we're going to protect you. We're going to scare the fuck out of you and make you think there's a virus out there that's going to kill you. No, the virus is fear. The fear itself is the virus. That's the only thing going is fear. That's what lowers your immune system and gets you sick. That's it. It's fear. That's the real virus.
And that is scientifically proven, my friend. You're right. I'm sorry. But yeah, it is. People can take that to the bank. It's just funny we don't look at that stuff, you know? It's out there.
It's all out there. Everything's out there.
Everything's in the open, too. They don't even hide it.
No, they're not hiding anymore. Hidden in plain sight.
Right. And this is how little people choose, especially with the internet now. You can review firsthand evidence like so easily and come to your own conclusion, but they just don't want to. You know, they're like afraid to in a way. Yeah. So, but yeah, we got to like absolutely get people out of that, because when I was so like I was HIV positive, I thought, oh my God, I'm going to die. It was devastating. You know, I'm not. They never isolated HIV. People, believe me, people have a very hard time understanding this. Mm-hmm. I understand. We were all heavily programmed. I would like people to ask, why were you so heavily programmed? Because they don't really care about you. So why did they repeat this HIV/AIDS thing over and over to children? Because that's just going to traumatize you, which is exactly what it did. And I got very ill after being told that. I became disabled. I developed a spinal disease. I had ended my career, and it was all my mindset. And since, you know, discovering you, I got 5% battery left. But since discovering you and, you know, awakening a bit more, I've been able to heal myself almost completely from like the physical problems I had before. And it's amazing. I mean, and anybody could do this. It's amazing. We think we need a doctor to be told to be healthy. Like, that's just so silly, you know.
It's absolutely insane, and people are getting it. People are getting it. And brother, I just want to thank you for coming on. It's so awesome to have people like you listening to the show. It's so cool. Yeah. People are waking up, doing the work, loving on people, calibrating into 500s. I love it. My goal, my personal goal for this, I want to get everyone who listens to the stream into the 500s. That's literally my goal. Why do you do your stream? I'm trying to get people into the 500s in my own country. Seriously, and we're going to do it. I swear to God, if you're listening to me and you read the books and you pray and you do the thing, everybody can get into the 500s. Can you imagine what we'll be able to do here as a group? We're going to have hundreds of people on here, thousands eventually, when more people are interested in love. When more people are interested in hanging out and loving on people and spreading love vibrations than watching video games, at that point, maybe my popularity will soar. We'll see. But for now, you're awesome. And guess what? I'm sending one of these shirts, brother. You absolutely. What do you think, guys? Should we send him a love? Is my new normal shirt?
Oh, I love one of those.
You're getting one. So just so my assistant's going to grab your information. All you got to do is make one decision: white or black.
I'll do black.
All right, the black ones look super dope, dude. It's ridiculous. Look at that shit. It's fucking ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
I love it.
Just let them know your side, your address, and I'm personally gonna just tell them if you want me to sign it. I got these gold pens here, so I can actually put a little heart and sign it if you want. Huh?
Definitely. I'd love it.
I'll make it extra sparkly for you. I'll make it extra sparkly.
Please do.
Okay, good. So I'm going to send you one. And I love you, brother. I'm happy you're listening to the show. And we'll see you. We'll see you in the comments next week. We'll see you in here.
Love you too, man. Thank you for everything. Keep going no matter what. You are absolutely changing the world. Love you too.
Thank you, my friend.
Take care.
God bless you.
God bless you. Bye-bye. Later, guys. How do I do this? Did it take me out?
That's hilarious. I'm waiting for my producers to like take them off there. I'm like, wow, they're taking a long time. I'll do it myself. And the moment I click on it, then they do it. So he goes off on. It's hilarious. All right, go on, get out of here. He's one of my favorite homosexuals now. He's in my top list of top favorite homosexuals. This top 5. All right, see you soon. Very good. All right, so apparently, Deanna get it. Oh, bam! Straight into the next one. Didn't even allow me a space to breathe. But it must be good. If they allowed you into the room, if Linda lets you in the room, you must have something good to say. What's going on, brother?
Hey, Sasha, how are you today, man?
I think you know the answer to that question.
Good to
epic,
see you.
As always.
So I'm on here today because I was talking in the chat about some of the books I've been reading that's been helping me with my spiritual awakening, mainly Osho. And I found out about him through you actually a few years back. You actually had one of his, I think it was like his massage therapist or something
That's
like
right.
that
That's
on
right.
on Woke as Fuck, and it really from there I kind of delved deeper into it, and so I've been reading a lot lately. Osho. The previous book I just read was Love, Freedom, and Aloneness, and it really helped me realize the difference between being lonely versus being alone. And and one of the things that I have been trying to figure out in my journey is I would always want to like be with somebody. I couldn't just be by myself, and it was a weird concept. But then he really broke it down. So just came on to share, I suppose.
Yeah, brother, dude, Osho is so good. It's like I've read a little bit here and there and been like, wow. And only about maybe a year and a half ago, I got a hold of yoga. Osho breaking down the Yoga Sutras of Patanjali's. So it's actually 100 talks of 90 minutes each.
Oh wow,
it's insane, right? And I've been going through them. I've listened to them all at this point. I've listened to them all. Some of them I listened to twice. And they're so, and the thing is, like, when you're still in your awakening process, you hear them say some of the things and it's just like, it's like esoteric and you're like, yeah, but you can't. But after some of the awakenings I've had where the ego died and there was just love and consciousness, everything he's saying suddenly made complete sense. Like, where I'm like, oh yeah, this is the most obvious. So some of it is, it's so profoundly deep. Like I couldn't have fucking got it 2 years ago. I wasn't ready for that shit. Now I'm like, oh fuck yeah. And there's levels, man. It's so good. Osho is, I tell people, like, Osho is legit as fuck, and they actually tried to delegitimize him and make him seem crazy. Because he calibrated it. Me and my teacher calibrated Osho. Okay. Osho calibrates around 960.
Oh, I mean, that's probably one of the highest souls in the world.
Jesus Christ got to 1,000. So you got to think 960 is pretty fucking woke, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's pretty up there, man.
Yeah, and going back to the ego, like you're saying, like I've been really diving into that and trying to find the separation between like the ego and the soul, and just diving into that and sort of like with my interactions with people and my conversations and just doing things like that. And so yeah, they're really interesting topics, and for everyone that's listening to woke to the Sunday sermon right now, definitely check out Osho if you haven't read any of his books. And if you are a little hesitant about it, try watching the documentary on Netflix. I actually started watching it from the documentary while listening to Osho and things like that, and then it kind of just snowballed from there. So definitely check it out, guys.
Yeah, Osho's a game changer. I think with the books, he didn't write them. People take stuff from his talks and then they'll write. So it's stuff he said. So it's it's yeah. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I've never really gotten into the books. I've just been listening to his talks. But yeah, everybody should get their hands on a book. He's got one on the koan. I think it's called the Koan of Relationships.
Yeah,
so if somebody took his stuff and then wrote the book, but it's great. So that's one I think I read about half of it. I don't think I can finish. But yeah, the Koan of Relationships, that one is really bomb, like really, really good book. And if people are interested, if you join my Telegram group, in my discussion, if you follow the rabbit holes, actually what I'll do is I'll post. So one of my friends, we made a secret group on Telegram to put spiritual knowledge, that like hidden spiritual knowledge, and it's stuff that actually some of it is actually, believe it or not, being suppressed. So we're actually having online. So I can actually put the Yoga Sutras of Patanjali's in that Telegram link. So if people bug me, I will do it, so everybody can actually get access to those.
Yeah, I would love to check that out.
Oh, dude, it's so amazing, man. It's ridiculous. Like I was, for a while, I was going to sleep listening to that shit. I would literally I'd fall asleep listening to Osho. I'd have Osho dreams where he's teaching me shit in my dreams. Like, dude, I've had fucking crazy ass shit, man. I'm telling you, because you're tuning into that. Because you understand, Osho's not really, no one dies, right? There's no death.
Right. It's just a cycle.
He's not in a body right now, but he's still there. So when you're tuning into that energy, man, that energy is connecting with you. You are connecting to that. And so it's working on you and it's raising your consciousness, man. I'm not kidding. I've had Osho in my dreams waking me the fuck up, shit happening where I wake up and I'm like, what the fuck just happened, man? I'm telling you, what you listen to when you fall asleep, powerful as fuck, man. So I'm falling asleep to like Osho, Hawkins, you know, yeah, man, that's what I'm listening to. I don't fall asleep watching fucking vampire movies, bro. Even though once in a while I do like vampire movies. But yeah, but not when I'm going to sleep. So yeah, that's dope, man.
Yeah, so right now I'm actually, so I finished the Love, Freedom, and Aloneness, and now I'm reading, so I'll just put on the webcam. It's going to be a little grainy because it's an okay webcam.
Courage.
Courage, the Joy of Living Dangerously. So what it's teaching me now is, so like coming on your program today, it's about breaking out of that comfort zone. It's basically what you've been teaching, you know, with Infinite Man and all of that. It's just about because we're not going to grow as souls if we don't take risks. If we're just going to stay in that comfort zone the whole time, nothing's going to change. We're just going to be, you know, like you said, going to the 9 to 5. You know, coming home, watching, you know, like you said, just scary movie or whatever, and you know, repeat the cycle over and over again. And as you awaken more and more, you know, you realize that's not what our purpose is here on this planet. It's to do something greater than that. And I truly think our purpose is to spread love. It's to spread that vibration. It's you know, to help people along their journey as well. And one big thing that I've kind of realized is that through this awakening, you start to realize, like, you know, you are me, I am you. We're all here together. We're one vibration, one consciousness. And it's that ego. So going back to the ego, it's the ego that tries to tell us we're not the same. We're different, you know, whatever. And so that's what I've been. So read Osho, guys, because that's what I've been learning from him.
Dude, so good, man. And I want to say, like, in our awakening process, the more we heal and the more we move into that truth of oneness, man, fucking hell, man. The reality based on levels of consciousness, it changes completely. Like where I'm at in terms of like reality and how much love I feel and how happy I am. It's such a different world than even like 6 months ago or a year ago. I can't even tell you, like 5 years ago, I look back at myself and I'm like, how was I this asshole? How the fuck did I get by being such a dick? And so, like, you know, like thinking about me and not putting out the light and loving conditionally. How did I survive? Like, it's shocking. Yeah. The amount of joy and peace and bliss that can happen if you really have that faith and start investing the time in your own growth. Like literally just put the time in to wake up. That's all it is. Because our nature actually as consciousness is constantly evolving to higher and higher states, right? That's all we're doing here. Yep. And throughout multiple lifetimes and lifetimes and lifetimes and lifetimes. So at any point in any lifetime, you can go, okay, that's it. Let's wake the fuck up. And it can happen really fast, man, when you make that commitment. But most people they're not into it. The vast majority, like, look, this is a good stream. I know I'm a funny guy. I'm into love. I'm spreading good messages. You know, okay, today was a busy one. We had almost 100 people. There's streamers out there playing video games with like millions. I mean, I don't even know what's going on out there, honestly. You know, I on average, I got 60, 50, 60 people listening to me. Yeah. What does that tell you? I know I'm putting out good stuff. Most people aren't interested. They're not.
Just not going back to the video games thing. So like, I actually, I met you at an Acapulco 2018. And the way I was able to finance going there is because I actually sold off like most of my video games, most of my stuff that like, because back then I realized that, yeah, that's all a bunch of bullshit. Like, we shouldn't, that's just a waste of time. It's what I actually posted in the comment section. It's running away from your true self. When you do all, like, yeah, you can spend a little time doing that for sure. Like take a break. Don't just go too hard and then get burned out. But if that's what you do when you're not working or you're not working on yourself, then it's just, it's not going to lead to anywhere good. And in my opinion, at least, like, I'm sure other people have different thoughts on that as well. So yeah, that's so I took a big risk doing that and definitely paid off. And, now I'm finally here.
Oh yeah, dude, you're in a good place, brother. I'm telling you. Again, like anyone watching the stream, we can feel your energy. You're feeling good. You're working on yourself. You're what? I'm going to be an asshole. I'm going to just check.
What's going on? Oh,
I'm not jerking off. Yeah, you're in the love. You can tell you're in the love, man. You're in the love. You made it, bro. You made it. You made it into the love. That's really what it comes down to. Can you get your consciousness up into the love, and can you heal your heart enough to actually be able to feel that? Because you still need to do the healing, actually.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm working on right now, is
Yeah.
the healing. Like I have all these minor pains in my body, like groin pain, knee pain, things like that, because I used to play a lot of sports, and you know, injuries happen from playing sports if you do it enough, and yeah, so I'm definitely working on the healing still. And do you have any ideas for that or thoughts for that?
So
Because I don't really want to like do like surgery or anything like that, because I don't.
You don't need surgery. Okay, I'll probably get kicked off of YouTube just for saying that shit. You don't need surgery. It's very rare anyone needs surgery. If you get shot and they got to take a bullet out, yeah, you need surgery. The body is fully capable of healing everything. Everything. So when you know that, look, the higher your vibration and the more you're in that love, like when you're really in that love and you really start to connect to source and you start to recognize you are source. There is no separation. You're that in a body. So you have access to the same energy that created like literally the planets, the universe, the galaxy, all of it. The energy that created that is not only is that what created you, you are that. There is no separation. Separation is literally an illusion. You're that. There is nothing you cannot heal. Your natural state is full abundance, full love, absolutely perfect in the body. That's just your normal state. All you have to do is drop any fear, any limiting beliefs, any doubt in your mind that you are that. You drop that and you will simply return to your natural state as a fully healed being. Now, there's certain things you can do, of course, if you take Ormus minerals, if you take, good eating really well, sleeping really well, getting lots of fresh air, doing qigong, getting your chakras, getting the energy flowing. Everything helps. Everything helps. Of course, it helps. But ultimately, your body's natural state is perfection. So it's always healing itself. So all you have to do is remove the blocks, whether they're beliefs or whether they're, some people are just eating shit and just stop eating shit and you'll heal. Some people are, what I'm saying? Some, we've all got stuff. Some people have really bad sleeping patterns. So they're only getting fucking 90 minutes of good sleep and it's not enough for them to heal. We've all got our stuff that we got to figure out, but there's no fucking way you need, like I shouldn't even be saying that, but you can heal. I can just say this, you can heal fucking everything. Yeah. Your natural state is perfection.
Yep. Yeah. The human body is incredible. Modern medicine only knows so much. And so I definitely am on the same page with you. Like I 100% believe that.
Let me say, modern medicine knows a lot about how to keep us down and keep us sick and keep us from healing ourselves. It's excellent. It knows more than anybody about how to keep us sick. That's the modern medicine actually with the pharmas, it's actually created to imbalance us and to destroy our immune system. Like literally, it is created to keep us sick. That is the modern medical system is actually created to keep us sick. To take chemicals and put them into your body is literally to destroy you.
I 100% agree with that, Sasha. That modern medicine is not here to help us. It's here to kind of enslave us basically with
it's here to keep us sick.
So man,
you can do all the healing. In fact, Hawkins has a book on healing, so it's in our secret library as well on Telegram, so I'll post it in there. So he's got a book on healing, and it's also available. I think it's available on Audible too, so I would check that out. And just set that intention, man. Just set that intention out. Like as long as you've gotten whatever lessons that were required, like that's the question. There's a reason you have those injuries. When you get why that was,
exactly.
You go, I get it. There's no reason for them to be in there anymore.
Yeah.
It's done. It can just go because it's not helping you anymore.
Yeah, going back to Osho in the Love, Freedom, Aloneness book, he actually talks about those uncomfortable feelings. Don't run away from those. It's the good feelings and the bad feelings, the highs and lows, whatever they are, they're all part of this process, this journey, and they're there for a reason, like you're saying. And so I don't think I've gotten everything from it, but I definitely feel like my evolution in this spiritual consciousness that I'm on has accelerated faster than some of my peers that I'm around, like, just in America, the brainwashed people, just because of like what I've gone through. And then on top of that, just looking into things and the work that I've been putting in, basically, because it doesn't just happen naturally. You got to put in the work, because it's like what Osho says: when you come into this, when you're born, you're in no mind, and then everything, all the shit gets thrown on top of you, and then that's when, and then when you realize that, that's when it's time to start letting it go, start trying to get back to that no mind state that we're in. So yeah.
And we all come in enlightened. I've said it before. We all come in fully enlightened masters, and then the shit show starts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then eventually you start feeling. But all we're doing is going back to our natural state, which is fully enlightened masters. That's it.
Yep.
Dude, so good to have you on the show, brother. Real pleasure. Again, it makes me happy when I have beings like you popping on and they're talking about Osho and they're on the level. I'm like, yes, this is the woke. These people are woke as fuck. This is the point. We're doing it. It's so
Thank
good.
you so much, Sasha. Thank you.
It's so much fun. And hey, guess what? We're sending you a shirt.
Awesome, man. I really appreciate that.
Shirt. So let them know your size, black or white.
Damn, I'll take black, to be honest, because it looks fresh on you, man. I'll take one.
It's so legit. So cool, brother. We'll send you one of those out, and I love you, man. You're awesome, dude.
Thank you so much, Sasha.
What city are you
in? So I'm still in Indy right now, Indianapolis, Indiana. Been here for a while. Been trying to make some moves. We'll see what happens. So I'm not a perfect being. I'm still kind of in the cycle of, oh man, I got to make money. How am I going to live? Because it's just, that paradigm has been, kind of thrust on me my whole life. So, I'm doing my best to try to figure it out. Definitely investing in crypto, doing pretty well in that. So yeah, just trying to find that perfect moment. But, the present right now is perfect, honestly. But
it always is, man. When you're in the heart and you breathe and you recognize you're good, your existence, you're always existence. There's nothing you need to do. You're still here. And the more you align yourself with helping other beings from that place of love, because they're you, all the miracles happen, and you will be supported in every way. Not in the way you think. The ego thinks, oh, I need to make this much money. No. You're always going to get what you need, whether that's a place to stay, food, the connections that you need, the love that you need. It's all we're all taken care of. And the more we trust in that and trust in that oneness and act from that place of oneness, because that is the ultimate truth. There is no separation. We are the one infinite consciousness. We are all God consciousness in a body. We're all one. That is liberation. That's what Sasha checked out. I don't know how many of you guys are aware. Sasha left the building quite some time ago. He's not here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sasha's gone. We are all one.
Do you have a new name before I get off? Do you have a new name you want us to call you?
Well, no, Sasha's still short for Alexander, right? But I just dropped the day game because it was like ridiculous.
Yeah,
the day game is over, man.
Yeah.
So I'm just going with Sasha. Actually, one of my friends was like, "Call yourself Sasha Alexander. It's really sexy, and it does have a nice ring to it." Sasha Alexander, it's nice. Yeah. But we'll see if I get a bolt of lightning and it's like, you will call yourself, then I'll go for it. But it hasn't happened. But yeah, man, just you're doing so well. Keep trusting and just keep on loving. And I'm telling you, the more you love and the more you absolutely let go of any of the worried ego, it's just the ego that's in the fear. It's just the ego that worries. It's terrified because it can die. It can die when you recognize the truth of your nature. You can never die. It's impossible for you not to exist. You are eternal. You are absolutely eternal. You've always been. You always will be. There's never been a time before you existed. That is the truth of all of us. We are forever. But the ego knows when you remember your true nature, it can die. And that's why it's terrified. For itself, not for you.
Thank you so much, Sasha. I hope you have a great rest of your day, man. And thank you so much for doing the Sunday sermons. Appreciate it. Right, much love, brother. Thank you.
I love you. See you next time. Peace. All right, I'll let my producers click that guy off now because there we go. Look at that. That worked successfully. So, holy fuck, eh? What's the name of the Netflix documentary? I don't know. I haven't been watching the comments. I've been interviewing these beautiful people. Isn't this been great, guys? This has been one of the. I always say like this was a good one, but fuck it, this was one of the best live streams we had for sure. I think we almost broke all our numbers. I know when David Icke did his thing back in the day, I think I hit 110 people live, but we got to like 99 today. That was pretty good without. It's true. It's gonna be legit, and guys, I mean, I could go on forever. We could go on. We could go. I feel like some of you are crazy, and you would just stay here with me all day long, and we could just keep going. But it's been, we're coming up on 3 hours. That's pretty fucking good. I want to get down to the protests, the freedom rallies here. I do stand-up comedy at it sometimes. I haven't prepared any of my jokes, but I do want to go and hug some people and love some people and connect with all those beautiful beings here in Vancouver. And maybe I'll do some stand-up comedy. So that's going to be it for this week. So I know Great Tail's in the room. He wants to talk, but we're going to have to do it next week. We'll have some more guests. It's going to be great. Make sure to be in the Woke as Fuck Media Telegram group and to know what's going on. I might be nuked off YouTube at any moment. You know it, and I know it. I don't really belong here. So I mean, it's been a great run, but I will not be censored. So as long as you're in the Telegram group, I'll let everybody know. I'll send the link out where we're going to be next week and all that kind of stuff, and we're going to rock it. And we'll have more guests on, and it's going to be fun. What are we going to do? We're going to spread the love. We're going to have a great time. That's what we're going to do. So love you guys. You guys are the best. We love you too. I'm sending you big kisses. And I love you guys. I mean, that's so cool. What a great, this is what I get to do. I get to talk to amazing beings and spread the love on a show. It's so good. It's just so good. It's so good. Yeah, that's a good comment. That's a good comment. So yeah, do leave my peeps are taking down a comment. So yeah, that's good feedback for future. Yeah, we can actually flash social media handles of guests, and then people can stalk them as well. Oh, cool. Oh, that's a really good question. So I haven't seen the questions. So that's a really good one. So if you learn muscle testing, Martin, well, first of all, you'll feel better. Like if you've cleared all your own stuff, you'll feel a lot better. You'll have mental clarity. And you could either learn how to use a dowser, or you could learn how to muscle test. And so you just get in the habit of clearing. And you're able to. It is legit. I have had requests on to make a video on how to do muscle testing, so it's on my list of things to do. But it's an awkward one to show. But I may try that because I keep getting that as a request. So kids, I don't even want to end it. I'm having such a good time. It's so much fun being here. But at some point, you gotta end the show. So thanks for being here. I love you guys. Sending you all many, many, many blessings. Much love. May the Infinite One Creator bless us all, purify us all. May love flower in our hearts. May all those beings closest to us also awaken to the power of love, to the truth of love. May all beings awaken at the perfect pace, in the perfect way, in this great awakening we're all experiencing. We're in the new world, brothers and sisters. We're already there. We're already there vibrationally. It's just humanity is just a little bit behind, and they're catching up. So don't worry. Get ready to hug people and tell them that everything's going to be okay, because God bless you guys, and see you next week. Be there or be square. I'll still love you if you don't show up, but obviously, you should show up. Okay. Love you guys. Thanks, Matthew. Macho Taco. Peace, brother. Thanks for being here. Big shout out to Linda and which you guys met, and Dion behind the scenes, doing the work. That's funny. I'd start a love train, but it's illegal. Hey, we're all doing lots of illegal things, apparently. Hugging, walking around, meeting people. Oh my God, it's crazy. It's never felt so good to be a rule breaker, huh? It's never felt so good to be a rebel. I was a rebel before, but now that they've made touching people and loving people pretty much outlawed, makes me want to love more. It's great. When people realize they're being told not to love and they go, fuck you, we're going to love, then there's going to be a revolution. And the revolution is here. It's here. That was fun. I really fucking love you guys. You guys are the best. See you guys next week. Mwah. Peace, peace. I'm pushing the button. It makes me sad, but I'm gonna push the button. But wait. You're saying you want me to play one file one time? Is that what you're saying? You're saying you want to just see this thing one more time? All right, guys. We're gonna end it like this. I would like to introduce to you all the next president of the United States of America. Though I suspect they're gonna close the old corporation and just start a new one based on the original documents. But anyway, maybe I'm crazy, but I'd like to. Oh, okay, I'm getting an error message. All right, well, I tried to play the video one more time, and the universe said no. Don't play the video. That's weird because it was working before. Damn it. Nope, it won't do it. Damn it. I'm being sabotaged. Why is this happening to me? Come on, this would have been a funny way to end this. Wait, let me turn this on. Maybe this will make a difference. Oh, here we go. I fucking love that guy.